Listen. Yeah. Yes, Lord. Oh. Get that out of there.
Hello, greetings, salutations, wherever you are at on this good earth, this good global, constitutional, situational ship of words that don't add anything together, but simply it is a Saturday, and you are probably going to hear my problem child in the background doing the most. It's your boy Matty-Rants, and I'm here to bring you some entertainment and some fun and light and get you away from this dark world and talk about one of our favorite shows, RuPaul's Drag Race Season 17, Episode 9. It's about Betsey Johnson, and it's another design challenge, thank God. But I have a special co-host with me today. Once he stops, he hasn't yet, so we're going to wait for the air to clear. No, listen. Hi. Can I help you? Young lady, what's going on? We just started the video. She plays fetch now. This is a new thing that has just occurred in my household. Let's go ahead and bring in my co-host today. And it's an old school style review because this is how this began. It was solo, then it was a duo, and then it was solo, and then it was a group. And it's been always then and then some here. But one of my favorite people in the entire universe, Jamar84.
Hello. Happy Saturday this time. How you doing, friend?
How you doing, Hazy? How you doing? What's
I don't
going
know. I think
on?
maybe I just cook some sausage in here or something. I don't know. But I was just thinking about the other day when we used to do like the Trixie and cocktail openings. We used to come
We
up with different stuff
did.
every episode.
We
Those
did.
were
And we
fun.
were accused of plagiarism as well from those
Oh
who said
Lord.
only they can have. And it was sort of an homage and not a we did it first. I was really confused, but that was the beginning of the people who I hate the most in my life, but also pray the least for. So, Jamar,
My gosh.
I just need you to know that I'm happy to have you here because Jamar's not going to be on the panel tomorrow. So, he's going to be working on set with the Chasing Reality series, doing his due diligence and his work here today. So, we're having a light reunion of RuPaul's Drag Race sorts. And so I'm excited and I appreciate you for having your time today, this Saturday, with us, Jamar. Thank you so very much.
Oh yes, I'm excited to talk about the episode. To do it.
You know, I appreciate this not being a cliffhanger this week because we kind of were like, when is that going to happen, if you will? And, I'm a fan of the double K. I am a big, can I help you? I am a fan of the double K. Girl, you want to be on camera so bad? Oh my God. Can I do this without exposing my life? Let me see here. Hold on. Wants to be on camera so bad. Can I get this little girl? Where are you at? Are you in the shot? There you go. What do you want, mama? Hold on. We're going to talk. Girl, what you want? Miss Thing. Hi. What you want? Huh? Can I start the show? You have been acting up lately. The teens, it must be that she had to come and get her pets. Yeah, she had to come and get her pets, y'all. Let me put this all back together here before this turns into an exposure of sorts. Bitch, camera, stay on me. Okay. This corner of the home shall be yours, but what's mine is mine. Jamar.
How's it going?
Ooh. It's going really well. It's going
Such a
really
suggestive
well.
microphone.
I had to change the color because the blue one got messed up in the middle of the night because Nina, when I'm asleep, hops up on my little computer desk here and plays with the toys and stuff and does everything else. And apparently she was trying to pull the blue one off. So I was putting this on today and I'm now realizing,
Mm-hmm.
you
That the
know,
color.
yeah, I'm not used to it being this pink, but yeah, there it is. That would be a great segue into this disclaimer. This program is for entertainment purposes only, and content is not intended to malign any religion, race, gender, company, individual, or wigs. And all opinions expressed by Matty-Rants and program participants are solely their personal views and do not affect the opinions of every being on the planet. No hate should be sent to any of the shows or individuals mentioned on this program, so please don't be rude. Grab your libations and strap them because I'm a little bit of a talker. You may be here for a while, but don't post any spoilers in the chat because why? I don't want to have to block you, but I will. And if you feel uncomfortable viewing this program, consume some activity. Great old nasty, gassy, good old goop to de poop. I want to give a shout out to Emrika, our moderator in the chat today, all the way from France. Bonjour, madame. Comment allez-vous aujourd'hui, n'est-ce pas? That is my little bit of French. That, and I can order an orangina. I can get to a hotel. I can grab a taxi. I can get wine, and I can find trade. So I will be okay in France.
All the
I will
important things.
be important. Holes and goals and back home again because you got to get back home before they close the gate. They're trying to. I am. Anywho, we're gonna have fun today. In case you have forgotten the agenda at hand, and my child is finally settled down, we're not gonna try to trigger her by making sudden movements. She is a velociraptor. I didn't realize that's what torties were. Jamar, what are your social medias right now? Let these people know where they can find you and support you, my friend. And we got some super chat.
Surely, you can find me on social media at Jamar84. That's spelled Jamar84. And except for TikTok, while we still have it, at Jamar840. Support Black business. Thank you.
Support Black business. These business, that business, their business, these children's business. We thank you so very much, Jamar. All my links are available in the About section. For me, I already did a reaction to this episode. So if you are one of my Patreon subscribers, the $1 a month gets you in the door waving the fofo. All you heard was Papa, don't hit me no more. 10 points for those who know where those lyrics came from. But you can catch my reaction on the Patreon for as low as $1 a month. Book up all on Cameo, Merchville at DrakeMerch.com. I would promote another affiliate program right now, but since they removed their DEI program recently, I don't think I need to stress it. It's in my About section though, but there you go. Yeah, I was like, oh, okay. I am a part of the, okay. I was like, this is weird. Anything else I need to promote and get on before we start the show? Yes. If you did want to drop a tippy poo in Jamar's jar for being a awesome friend to the end, Heidi Ho, for being here on this good Saturday. It is $84 for his Cash App. As for me, if you want to drop me some love in my jar, I could use it after I low-key got gypped out of the car I had to give away. I had to get rid of that car, but I didn't get my money back. I got a little bit back, enough to like pay the bill today for refill me to add on to my. So it's a little heartbreaking because I was like, girl, I put a lot of money in that car, but I had to give it to God because I'm like, I'm never gonna have to pay insurance for a vehicle that's not working again for the last 7, 8, 9, 10 months. So yes, because I kept trying to get it to work and it never did. But if you did want to throw some love, whew, she appreciates it because girl, we gotta pay this last thing of the trip this week. The last deposit before Maddie goes to Mexico. Okay, and the girl got to get her passport still, but PayPal.me for /Matty-Rants, Cash App Matty-Rants, and Venmo Matty-Rants. Yeah, that car was hell on earth for me. Y'all know I spent, and I did calculate, it was about $4,000 I put into the vehicle for a car that I only paid like 1,000 some grip for. It completely fried. Apparently, that's what I found out recently. The car, because vehicles are electronic now and all that kind of stuff. Apparently, the engine electronic board and the car's main system in the middle of that rainstorm that happened in Houston, that big storm that took place, I didn't even know it happened, fried my vehicle. So I'm like, you're telling me lightning was striking the car? Somebody like had to be, because they said when they pulled it up, it was literally like melted. And all that shit had to be replaced. Wires were completely destroyed. He's like, yeah, you'd have to like do the whole thing all over again. He's like, and you would might as well just buy a brand new car. And I'm like, oh. But it was
I
one of those
just,
vehicles where
yeah.
the odometer is too big, and it's like if you get the title back, it's like not even it's basically like car's gone if it's gone.
If it costs more to, fix it back up than just buy a new one, we've gone to the point of no return.
Yeah, and I just was like, there's no point in me like even like working on this anymore after putting new tires and everything. I was just like, so I had to find a salvage person to come pick up the vehicle. And while I didn't get my money back, I got at least a little scrounge of some change, and I was appreciative. And I cried a little bit because I was like, I tried, but I was like, I had to let that go. And I think that was a part of the retrograde they were talking about for Libras and Aries, and something like about letting things go. And I think that was one of my like main factors. I'm trying to make this work and it's not working. So onward and upward. Hopefully I'll be in a newer vehicle sooner than later, but I am going to start saving. So I feel that. And again, Tippy Poos, it's going towards the new life. But Jamar, Angie Stone
Yes,
passed.
I
What?
know. That was just like what, an hour or two, maybe 2 hours ago
Yes,
that we
like
got
right
that.
before I was getting my shit together, and
Damn.
I'm seeing what happened with the collision with an 18-wheeler
Yeah.
and the tour bus or the vehicle flipping over several times. Rest in peace, Angie Stone. I gotta tell
Yeah.
you, I wish I didn't miss you anymore is one of my favorite songs to ever grace my ears on this planet. I still bump that motherfucker.
Mm,
Okay. That is so sad. And
yeah.
to any
It goes
fans
to
of
show we
Angie, we
never
appreciate
know.
it. You never
Love
know.
on your people now while you
Exactly.
can.
Also Gene Hackman and his wife the other day in that situation. I don't want to get too heavy into it because there's a lot of conspiracies going on, but I'm like, okay, 2025. Take a beat. We're already dealing with a bunch of dum-dums right now. Not saying where, but like, we're already dealing with it.
They
So
know. They know.
yes, because they not like us. But yeah, I would like to say, all my love to everybody that's out here, a part of the Rant Pack community. We appreciate the support. And again, thanks Jamar for being here today. I am excited to get into this episode. I love the design challenge. I want to preface early that Untucked was kind of light-skinned Keisha for me. So like I wasn't
And
watching it.
they tried to make it into something and it just couldn't be made into anything because it was
Yeah,
very bare bone.
we've sort of the pack is thinning and now we're creating stuff, and even when we're cacking, I'm cool with it, but like the whole made up like fight, it didn't really reach my bones the way I wanted it to. So I kind of just like was like, oh, okay. It was nice when Betsey came backstage and spoke to the babies, but on that I was
Mm-hmm.
like, you know. Oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I did mention Michelle in my traders video, but yeah, to Michelle Trachtenberg, also passing, that was woo, have mercy. Like my childhood was hit hard, and
Oh yes.
Michelle is basically a year older than me, so that put a lot of my life into perspective. One, two, a Libra. Oh, didn't know that. And three, there were things that were happening apparently, but none of our business. I will always forever remember
Mm-hmm.
her as Harriet the Spy. That was my
Maybe
introduction. I
down to the
had
orange VHS.
we had it. The good old days, Jamar. Okay, the good old days.
Oh
The
man.
way you had to open it up because it was in that plastic kind of big thick ass. Exactly.
It was very
And
protective though.
yeah, and it was the Disney movies and the Nickelodeon ones came in it. There were
Mm,
the VHS sleeves, but you wanted the big pack ones. And then I also Ice Princess was down the line, but it was really her and Buffy because Buffy was my life. That was literally like after school. I had to make sure I was home. I didn't miss it. I had my dinner ready, pretending to do my homework while I'm watching Sarah Michelle Gellar give me all of her life in those very camisole tops tease while she fighting Spike and all that stuff. So I remember the good old days, but yes, I'm sending all my love
she was an
to
icon.
everybody out here, and I appreciate all y'all for tuning in today. So let's have fun, let's have a good time, and again, hit that like button, share, subscribe, become part of this Rant Pack family. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section after this video about your thoughts on this episode. I want to know what your favorite category was as far as the looks are concerned. Who really did the best? Do you agree with the winner? And are you happy that the showmance was broken into? I really want to know. Are you going to miss Chorus King? Are you going to? I'm sure tomorrow will be an interesting take from several of the panel members. Quite sure. Can't you tell I wore this shirt today just to not piss Dooley off? But I had to do it for Cora. Your sister, Plain Jane's merch shirt right here. Mama, kudos for you saying that, for spilling, because you were talking about Anya's outfit. When in reality, Anya's outfit should have been safe and we should have had Susie Sharts
Okay, let's
in the
talk about it.
bottom.
But say, am I going to stand alone in this?
That lady was hid. Do you understand me? I'm not going to finish the rest of the years, but that look was hid. And I was like,
I wish it
that's
was,
not
yeah, for
happening
sure.
here.
Yeah.
I said, look, I said some of Hermona's beige, like bleach pale banana paint hit her face. I was like, what is this? The wig looks sad. I said, no, man. And then she did a little skip it. I was like, nope, nope, nope. Don't like it. Don't like it. As much as those bows look like they possibly drooled in some peanut butter, I just knew that, like, no,
That's not
bitch,
easy
like,
to
I'm
do.
sorry. Yeah, I was like, I don't know about all this. This is getting a little weird.
They playing with Anya now.
I am happy that Jules won because I think Jules deserved to win. Dare I say, my Libra was kicking my ass this week because I was like, why not give it to all three? Because low key, I was like, this one's sickening. That one looked good. Lexi's was nasty. I was like, okay, this was
I would have
tough.
given it to Lexi. I would have given it to Lexi personally.
Lexi gave me the most drama for me.
I
That
was
was the
like,
most
yep.
drama.
Yep.
And
that's
then
the one.
Arietti's once again taking black and actually making it grand on that stage is so hard to do, and that's why I have so much respect. Even the way she did that bow in her own odd sort of like, I crafted it. I was like, Jesus. And then Jules, I was like, bitch, first of all, you had to rechange that outfit last second because you fucked it up. Second, you already were like in a different path, and then you found, oh, I'm gonna try something different. The girls were gagging a tad bit, and you gagged them back, and it ended up looking perfect. Like, it was like, okay, this actually could be in a collection somewhere. It was hard for me. I wanted everybody to, well, my Libra was kicking.
Everybody gets to win. You get a win. You get a
The
win.
top three for sure. I was like, ooh, I'm sorry. Everybody deserved a little piece of that cake because I just was so enamored with how everything came together and the way they all showed up. So I was hard. That was a little bit hard for me to watch. Jamar, I don't know how you felt about it. I knew Cora was in the bottom.
Well, that we knew. That much we knew. And I know we're going to probably get more into it as we go through each of the individual runways. But I was happy for Jules. It's one of those situations where I kind of wish that Jules maybe would have won last week. But I really responded a lot to Lexi. But the fact that Jules got her first win, I mean, she was the best out of her category, considering she was with Susie and Butthole. So,
oh my God. Oh, Lydia. Oh, Lydia. You know, I don't want to be rude to the booty hole because, you know, I'm all about booty holes mattering. Okay, listen, we take care of ours over here, you know, wrap it in, you know, clearly. But like seriously, you know, it's like, I respect the art and I respect the design element of it. And so if I saw it anywhere else, I would never blink or I wouldn't move. I'd be like, okay, that's Lydia's tease, like, get into it. But then it gets on the stage and like the whole, and I guess intention behind the outfit gets lost for me. And I'm like, yeah, that's your shit, and it's your thing, and I don't want to be rude, but however, it looked a goddamn fool some of these times, and it looked like it looked very tattered. It looked very. I fell underneath the car, and they dragged me for a few feet. Like, no shade, but I love Lids. I do.
I love her down, and I think Raja said on the pit stop, it gave very roadkill. And Lydia is the type of person who she has the idea. I love her idea. I love the way her mind works. I think we're still working on how to execute them though, because her outfits feel very like almost. Like if they could have just cooked for a little bit longer, they would be
Because
thinking.
even this one, while it was like meant to not necessarily be the shape that is universal or whatever, it was kind of, it looked like, okay, we have a rectangle and then we have a rhombus. And it's like, we're just gonna tilt and then bam, here you go. And I was like, okay, this doesn't really it doesn't sync to me. So I don't know. It's funny. She was reading some of the girls about their outfits and looks and this, that, and the other. And I'm going, girl, you had to buck today against your man.
I know
And
she's had a lot to say about Sam Starr throughout the season. Like she has not been letting Sam live.
okay, this is going to be tough for me to say, but as a person whose family is from Alabama, and as someone who, you know, has definitely come for their mother in the past for all of the Reddit glory and then some, bitch, I like Sam.
Sam is
I
funny.
like
I'm
Sam
entertained.
a lot. Yes, Sam is aware of where they're at, what they're doing, and what is being presented right now. And there are times where I'm like, maybe some of the girls are getting lost in the work, and Sam be like, "Okay, bitch, let me take this moment to do something here." And I enjoy it. There's also a little light shade that she throws, a little couple moments here and there. I'm kind of here for the Sam. And I'm glad I got to stick around for it. Because at first I was like, now she got one Confederate flag to throw up in my face. She's really not throwing them, y'all. I'm just referring to some of these slave wigs that I be seeing and all these very segregation numbers that I be getting. I'm like, okay, what's happening, mama? But then I see other elements and I'm like, okay, bitch, that's it. That's it. That's good. I like this. I just wish, and she is a pageant girl, I just don't want that hair again. I don't want that.
She loves that good. What's not even a loaf? I don't even know what's that. I don't know what that style is.
To me,
called.
It's like the Mickey Mouse logo, but in bun form. Dun, 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 dun. Like I don't want to see her no goddamn more.
It never looks bad with an outfit. Like it's always a good go-to.
Exactly.
You can never go
Just
wrong
like
with it, but it's like
the Marcel way, very much that the girls were doing that over and over and over again. It's like, that's fine. But sometimes for me, when I see them in multiple outfits with that same wig, I'm like, okay, this fantasy is gone. I need to get something else, depth, something different. For me, I know, like, let's say if I ever got in the show, that would be one of my main goals. Maddie, you gotta bring at least like 15 if you can. Some fucking wigs, bitch. Like 20 if you get, girl. Even the shaking, something different, because there's no way I want to, just for me in my head, no way I want to do the main runway and somebody's gonna go, oh, that's that wig again. I don't want that. Don't want that, Alyssa.
You don't want that. That's that wig. That's that boot. That's that,
Alyssa. I don't want that, Alyssa. I don't want that. I hate that shit so much because it's like, Jesus Christ. My goodness. Okay, let me stop talking because I'm over here speaking a whole lot of shit and I feel like the rage fingers grab people right now. We're supposed to talk about the show. We had that was our preface for the beginning of this, everybody. As a reminder, hit that like button, share, subscribe. You want to drop a tippy poo in the jar, please and thank you. It's paypal.me/Matty-Rants, Cash App $Matt924, and Venmo Matty-Rants. Anything and everything is super appreciative, and I thank you so much for being here today. And if you want to drop a little love in Jamar's jar, it is Nova8444, Nova84 on Cash App. So Mo to that, thank you so much for the super chat today. Hey Monica, how you doing, my love? Bonjour Rant Pack. Remember when you would tease your cousins or friends and end the joke with psych? I feel like Corey is going to say that any minute. Her drag felt like such an afterthought. Well.
She did say, like, on the, I think that wasn't the Roscoe's viewing party, that like a lot of her outfits, because they were talking about like the French one, are like jokes or she's trolling. Like she knows that they're not good, but she's just kind of having fun with it. And
so I was correct about her here, her being here for a good time versus like, I'm about to take this. Because there's just no way. Like, what we're gonna do once we get to the finale. By the way, this is what it's supposed to give. Nine Tell Phoenix, thank you for the super chat. Shake that ice in honor of our fallen queen. Corey, I have water though. It can become ice. I'll do that. Thank you, Nine Tell Phoenix. I still think that song is a pop, and I still listen to it. I have it on my playlist for when I play Tekken Online. I've beaten up people to Shake That Ice. Dead ass.
Oh
A
God.
full Shao Yu combo, bitch, with rage art. Shake that, shake that. Shake that ice, KO. Shake that ice. It's a bop fighting somebody with
I
that
can't
music. It's
do
cute.
it. It's hard for me. Well, maybe some of the games that I play like are very audio focused.
Yeah.
So I could probably do like Smash Brothers with music on.
See, no, I have the sound effects for all that and the voice acting on, but the music I have off because some of the songs I'm not a fan of with Tekken, especially with certain stages like the Elegant Palace. Like, fuck all that shit. I'm not trying to hear that nonsense. I need something to see you next Tuesday and make my titties flap. So, like, yeah, I'm gonna have something real. Mike Q made it, like, very that going on in the background. Or I also have Kevin Prodigy. This is what I want to see is one of my songs when I'm fighting people. This is what
I want to
Oh, it's
see.
nasty when you beat up somebody. You got to
This is what.
combo
This
the
is what.
air.
This is what. This is what.
KO, bitch. It is nasty. I highly recommend getting a playlist together for fighting games. It's fun. But yeah, that's my tease. Large Coke, slurp. I can't have I don't do Coke. Ooh.
Mm.
But I can do a sugar-free Minute Maid fruit punch. Hey, I'm 23 today. Yes, to the mid-cycle Pisces. Happy birthday, Large Coke. Happy birthday to Large Coke. Sip on that. Sip on that. See, I'm a genius. But no, Large Coke, thanks for choosing us today. Well, it's your birthday. Hope you have a wonderful birthday. Let's get to the show because you're like, this guy, come on, Matt, hurry up. We don't like you. I know. This is the
Oh my
dark thoughts I
goodness.
have in my head to myself, and I tell me these things so that way I am humbled each and every time. It's the Libra way. Okay, so Acacia Forgot was removed from the competition. I'm so sorry. She was eliminated from the competition. Removed almost in, that's like basically me saying that something else happened and that's not what happened. But I thought it was the right decision personally. What did you think, Jamar?
I definitely would agree. I Acacia was practically invisible the entire edit of the program. She had a little one-two, back and forth with Susie about that part, but I mean, other than that, and pulling a makeup brush out her hoo-ha, we have not seen much of Miss Forgotten.
You know, the looks got better towards the end for me personally. Wigs were always right. There was a little under the undertone, if you will. It was just not the right. It's like, okay, everybody kind of up here a
Mm.
little bit. And yeah, we do need someone on that low level of energy to match, but you got to also bring it a little bit because Lydia sort of sounds like she's about to go sit in a well somewhere and cry for help in a whisper. But at the same
Mm.
time, do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. Do what you got to do.
Mm.
I'm going to choose to enjoy this Jamar with you today. I had noticed a comment that was a bit nasty. Okay. So we're gonna keep on rolling here today, and I appreciate you, my friend. I like Acacia. She's
Absolutely.
good to go. I just knew, okay, like what are we doing? Like what's gonna go here? Like it's
There's a
not
lot of
happening today.
queens here that really are just biding time, and we knew Corey
Mm,
was one of them.
hmm.
And now that Corey has departed, Lydia, your time is up next.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
Lana, you're right behind them, unfortunately.
yeah.
So yeah, those are the ones that you just, it's eventually it's coming. You just don't know when, what order it's going to happen. With the roast being next week, I think it might be Lana's time to go, but we'll see.
Arietti.
They'll be in the bottom two. I believe they will be in the bottom two because they are
Mm,
not funny.
I mean, we also could be gagged, friend.
We
We have
could be.
seen moments where that happens before and things do change. So yeah.
We could be.
Um all that good stuff. Hey, to the live comment section, thank you so much for being here today, and thank you for tuning in. Hey, I appreciate y'all talking about the episode in this live chat and not getting kind of personal with it. I've noticed something that was a little like, what the fuck is this? But I appreciate y'all talking about the show here. I'm tapping my watch at Ariety. I know that's right. This episode after the roast will always define Ariety's destiny. Next week might be Ari and Lana's time. It's a comedy challenge. It might be. It might be. We also know Lydia's quirky white twinkiness is Garing. Well, I be well.
But for how much longer?
Hey, as long as the booty hole matters, Jamar, is where that would really go when it comes to it here. Shout out to Emrika. I appreciate you, my baby. Because yeah, I saw it too. I'm like, what is wrong with this person? Now we get into, I guess, I don't know if they want to pay Ariel as a mean girl, but like she definitely don't let nobody breathe, bitch, when it comes down to what it comes down to. Because Sam over here, like, bitch, live for me. I am a star. And Ariel's like, here she go, doing all that, this, that, and the other. It's all keycacks to me personally. I don't think this is like any sort of like rudeness or whatever, you know what I mean? Like this is definitely like not to be nasty. I think it's just very like, I'm gonna check your
It's a
temperature,
little
and
key,
Sam, she reacts. So go ahead, Jamar.
She takes it to the another level because like Ariana's kiki and being funny, whatever, and then Sam always changes the energy of it and was like, "Well, what did you say? Like, what was that?" And then Ariana's like, "Well, hold on. What I said was, why are you trying to make it a thing that it's not?" That's the second time that's happened.
Exactly. Like let's not do this today. We can if you want to, but pull it back in, sweetie. It's not what you want. It's not what you want. But I enjoy it because, like, again, we don't need the whole everybody say check a girl. You may not
Pull
be
a
doing
wig.
well, but at least your outfits are coming together. It's Corey having opinions for me and it not giving anything. And I'm like, sister, at least Ariel can drag a bitch about an outfit. Mama can make a look down. Like,
That's never her problem, and I think that's kind of what maybe one of the reasons why she didn't win this week is because it's like, girl, every runway is good. We know it's going to be good. It's not even like a surprise to us anymore.
yeah.
So
I'm with it. I'm with it. Listen, Crash, thank you for the tippy poo on Cash App. I appreciate you, me, baby.
yes, thank you, thank you, thank you.
A double dose of my handsome friends. All my love. All my love to you. Appreciate you, Crash. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you, my friend. But thank you all for tuning in. If you want to drop a super chat, please and thank you. If you want to drop a tippy poo like Crash just did, it's down there with PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo, and Jamar's Cash App's right there too. A banana in Butthole's mouth.
Mm, I see a theme here for this stream.
And then it got racial later.
By
Okay.
RuPaul.
But Liz, hell, you knew that was gonna start. I mean, they had the first shovel, but like I this was sort of the foreshadowing of it because Corey kind of had it last week with the whole I need a win and da 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 da. And I said, okay, yeah, you gonna be in some trouble. And then Lydia over here talking about, bitch, this next time though, I'm gonna be. I said, the flying monkeys are about to. I said, oh, wait, what you mean? What? Okay, no, but it's been a wild day, and I was like, when did this air? The last day of February, too, bitch.
So we got to get one more good time on the way out.
We had an Anya win in there, and then we had some other good times too, right? We were doing just fine. Ruth said before this month ends. No, but the reading challenge. Sugar the Bigot. Okay, I am actually taking you back from Corey because that shit is fucking funny to me. Every time I hear her say it, she's like, Sugar the
Bigot. She's fine. She was great.
She is. I would love to hang with Corey, but I just this the way that the competition went down, it was like, girl, you got that little booty hole, and it was like, okay, I don't even need to try it no more. So, the fact that the dress looked like it was actually going somewhere good, and you're like, no, I'm gonna do my own thing, and it was ooh. But the reading challenge for me was okay. It was clearly Susie's win, and I don't like
that. I chuckled,
I don't like the fact that they're doing this one joke for you, two jokes for you, one joke for you, this joke. And then here she go and she get like 3.
4.
You
And
know, and it's like, yeah, go Jamar. I'm sorry.
I'm just assuming that they're like for Lana in instance. She said, "Oh, Sam, you remind me of my favorite Batman character, Two-Face," and then that was it. And it's like,
Yeah.
okay, so I feel like they're protecting her because that was probably the best one that she had, and they don't want to just air out, probably for time constraints too. But just let's
Mhm.
save some of them so they're not completely embarrassed with how bad they were.
I'm not saying that they weren't funny, but I just I want context. Okay. I want people to be humiliated, not just Ariadne. Do you feel me?
Like the American Idol auditions, let's see them
Is it
all. Let's see them.
Seikuva like that? Seikuva? I'm not saying that this ain't a point. Like for real, it could possibly be. We have seen it be bad. Drag Race Down
Mm.
Under. But like, I want context. I want to see the horrible. I want to see how terrible these people can't. They're not funny. Like, let me know. That's all I'm asking. I thought Lexi's brick joke was funny.
Oh,
Now
that
that
was
was
funny.
funny. How does it
Yeah, I
feel to be the
laughed at
first?
hers, Lexi, and I mean, I gave a chuckle to Susie.
I mean, again, Sekuva, we have a roast challenge next week, so we're gonna find out regardless, right? They can't block every joke and make everybody funny or okay. I'm just saying. I think that some people may have been funnier than the Susan Toots.
Agreed. I
Because bitch,
definitely agreed.
the painting angry bit had me looking like, oh. The way my shoulders shuffled, baby, I was like, oh,
These glasses.
angry, angry. Oh, like compared to what with you, Ghost of Christmas Past? I was like, now hold on here. Oh, that was wild. Oh my goodness! And apparently, I think the Rosa Parks bit too. I was like, no.
Now that went all over the place to not even be funny. I was like, you reached so far back for that.
I'm muting this. Jamar, take over real quick. I got to
Oh,
put a different condom on. Hold on, baby.
oh, okay. We're doing the sheepskin this time. But no, I thought that the win would probably go to Jules. I enjoyed Jules, even though her back and forth with Ariel, he was good. Her joke about Corey having like the body mass of like more than one person, I thought was a chuckle. Anya had some great ones. I think that seems to be the one that most people seem to remember and stick with. Is a lot of us came here to start our drag careers, and Lana Del Rey came here to end it. And so they got a lot of good jokes out of that. But I think it's always the skill of the reading challenge is to be funny and not be like cruel.
Yeah. Yeah, I absolutely agree with that. Thank you, Jamar. All right, better. Okay, much better. I couldn't do the color, y'all.
It was the flesh tone wasn't working. It was good.
Like it was a Tim Tales moment, and I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Um, yeah, it's cool you disagree. Everybody, listen, we're not here to agree or be like, hey, everybody listen to me. No. I know me even mentioning it's like, why are you mentioning it? Because I can. We may just be on different pages when it comes to this show, and I love that. I just want
Mm.
people in the chat too, because I am reading some stuff. Respect each other in the chat when it comes to this show. We're here to have fun today. Like again, not that deep. Stephanie, all my love out to you in Poland. Thank you once again for dropping
Yes,
a
Poland.
tippy poo all in my chippy. In my chip. Thank you for dropping tippy poo on my cash app. I really do appreciate you, my love, and I thank you so very much. And I hope you're doing wonderfully well. And I hope you enjoyed your trip because you were on a trip last time I talk to you on here. So I hope you're doing well. I did think that Susie's were shocking and it was good. It felt very Dave Chappelle. I'm not going to go to his show anymore, but I respect him as a comedian. So yeah, like very much that. And congratulations to Susie on winning. Got some extra money going on there. Tiffany, Tiffany, a lot of people are saying that, but then there are the sympathize. Some folks are disagreeing and saying it's going a little deeper. I decided to not. Again, I addressed it last time because people asked me to. I was trying to make sure that other folks didn't feel like, once again, Matty-Rants is da da da. And it's like, no, it's not even that. It's that we want to speak on things that make us feel a way, just like when we looked at a situation on other shows and people get talked to some kind of funny. It's like, okay, hold on now. You know what I mean? So there have been moments where it's been interesting. I mean, if I'm going to be honest with you, the whole do-rag conversation was like wild to me today. And it was Corey the one initiating it when it's clearly a scarf. Then we're going to talk about Black Girl Magic and it's like a keek. And I'm thinking to myself about what's going on currently in our current state. Like, it's just weird to me. And I thought it was funny, but also like cringe, but also like, okay, bet. And I'm here for Anya turning up on the camera going, bitch, that is not what that is.
Right, and say this.
Just like with dips in death drops. It's one of those moments where we just need one person in one confessional to go, girl, that's not what that was. This is what it is. Because someone's gonna take that, like they always do, redefine it, and then get mad when someone correct them and going, well, no, that's what it's not us trying to take away joy. It's us trying to just make sure things don't get misconstrued later, and then bitches and it starts to turn into something that's not supposed to be. We have William the Baddest to blame for shit like that. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like refrigerators, white refrigerators. No, so we're not doing that, and that's why I was here for that little cack. But that's not even what this is about. It was shit I was reading online about it where people were just trying to like make it something where it's like, oh, Anya's got, because Anya's fucking right, bro. And it gets really annoying when then people go, why can't we have? Well, bitch, look at what's currently going on right now. We were trying to let everybody have, and now they're telling us we can't have shit. So like, help me out. Help me out.
There's nothing more that we can do. We did our part.
Help me out, Jesus. That's all. But listen, Susie is Russian and Jewish and something else because they were talking about it online because it became a topic. And I was like, Jesus Christ, this is crazy. Speaking of which, hold on, Jamar, didn't you go see Susie Toot for brunch recently?
I did.
I saw the footage. It looked good. I want to see Susie perform.
She's a good time. She's a good time. Very, very talented. You know, does take from that whole retro flapper, era of music. Great tap dancer, great performer. Very, very nice and kind.
Oh, she tapped for y'all? Oh, I'd have been here for it. I thrown money. I love tap dancing.
Yeah, she can give a little one too.
Come on, Gregory Hines, may he rest in peace. But yeah,
shout out to Miss Toots.
Big fan. I try to learn tap, y'all. I have a little one. I can do a little. I can do a skidoo. I can do a skidoo now. I can do one. I can do these. I can do the fan kicks down. I got that down. But it's like a little tap that after that, don't get me to the beat. It's like, okay, bitch, my feet start to get hurt. A little, puncture on the feet now. But long time ago. Betsey Johnson. I love Betsey Johnson. And I kind of live for the fact that with Betsey, it's an energy about her that honestly is infectious. It seems genuine and real. It's something that has translated through her time in this industry. Jamar is near my age, so we can feel this. Like, we've seen her forever. Like, she's been a part of my makeup since I've been, period. The television's been turned on, been known who this lady was. And I respect her fashion. Plus, her story is amazing here in the Galleria.
Yeah, she's one of those people that kind of lets you know that it doesn't really matter how old you are. It just kind of matters like what kind of spirit you have. And she's in her 80s?
82.
And like just the way that she talks and communicates, she still comes across very vibrant, very youthful. And so I think that really goes to show like what kind of person that she is. And so I'm glad to have her as a guest judge.
And she's also the first designer to feature a trans woman in her.
Yes.
And I saw that was Isis, for those of you who remember who that is. Okay, from America's Next Top Model, and that one show that was on We that long time ago with Arise and Laith and all of them, and Dominique before Pose and shit. Oh my God. Oh, see, this is when Bad Girls Club was a thing. I miss television. It's not the same anymore. We used to have an Altamar.
I don't know, like, I don't know if I just matured or like this version of Baddies just different.
I think we've matured,
It,
friend, because
okay,
what
because
we're
the
watching
Bad
is
Girls
a
Club
bunch
used
of
to be everything.
38 people in our age group act like they're still in their 20s around 20-year-olds who are trying to act like the 30-year-olds who don't have shit going on either, and only one person there really got money and shit.
But
It's
I
the
felt like the
truth.
fights on Bad Girls Club used to have more context, at least a
Yeah,
little
because
bit.
like they were young and wild and it felt like it made sense versus these bitches who have literally shit going on, children, then some, and actual, and you
My
get
girl,
knocked. Y'all having to go to doctors because you have facial fractures. Nobody was talking about that on Bad Girls Club because y'all were still young and you had jelly in your bones. Shut up, Beth. So
and
y'all was like
Lord,
trampolines, bitch. You just hitting
and
rubber.
it's
Like,
really a shame. Like even somebody like J Love, who I think just physically stunning.
stunning.
Her
You need to stop wearing all
cheekbones,
white with how many
facial
people you be swinging
structure,
on.
stunning. And
I
you
love
are
her
out here
down though.
getting your teeth knocked out,
See, that's the
fighting.
thing. That's the thing. That was already a tooth that wasn't in her mouth. That's the problem. So you had dental issues beforehand and had to have a cap in there. And so when you then fought someone, the cap came out and that's your see how that looked crazy?
It's not
That's what I
worth it,
tell people.
babe.
Your flipper cape. That's why I'm like, you shouldn't be fighting knowing you got something going on here, or take that shit out and put a mouth guard in and let us not see that stuff if it's about that life. Let me tell you. So
I
I'm
just think
with you,
she's too pretty
Jamar.
to fight. Model, do something with your looks, with your
I mean,
God-given gifts.
Jamar, look, we get look, this is me saying it. We getting off topic.
Oh,
I think I started it though. So this is that's my bad. I'm gonna take the blame for that. Look at me, accountability. Because I was like, if Jamar, if we start going, we can go. You know what I'm saying? Because I
on
can
the
go down
Bad
the
Girls Club
line. I
train.
can go down the line of these people who are still up in here. But yes, I'm not gonna do that today. I will give Jocelyn Hernandez some credit because she's in the same ring. Jocelyn, you're not fighting girls no more. And if you do, you do it off camera. I will give you that with the show that I watched recently, but it was a shit show for that reunion too. You had those best friends fighting. That shit was weird. But yeah. Thank y'all for tuning in. Let's get back to it again. Tiffany, go on ahead with the tangent. Not much happened to this.
But that's usually how most design challenges are. And I think that's why they kind of added those bits with Anya and Jules in the first one and Anya and Lexi in the second one, because there's typically like, here's your prompt, here's what we got to do, and then
And now
runway.
we're going to see who's struggling and who's not struggling and
Yeah.
who's making different decisions later and this, that, and the other. But, this I do want to discuss because what would you have chosen, Jamar? We've got punk, grunge, flappers. Do y'all want to take a poll while we pull this up? Do y'all want to vote too? I want y'all to vote as well. Let's get y'all to
Um,
vote too. Let's get these categories, shall we? Look at Maddie
because it was
working.
punk, it was prenup and prom, I believe.
Let me scroll forward for the prom. It's called Betsey's prom, I think. Yeah. So
Yeah,
punk, grunge, flappers, Betsey's prom, and prenup. These are all different collections that Betsey
yeah.
Johnson has done, which is I thought was so fucking cool. I was like, yes. Would
Um,
you?
I probably would have gone with. I think I would have gone with the prenup. I've always wanted to do like that bridal, some sort of take on a bridal look.
Oh, baby,
Um,
just for that veil moment, because I was in Lexi's head
something,
when she did that. I was like,
something
me too, girl. Me too. I want the
that would have made
drama
me happy.
uh
Hmm.
down. Let's see here. Prenup or I can't wait for the fourth option. Y'all are gonna laugh.
Because the Betsy prom, I'm just thinking like a bunch of like form fitted formal gowns, pink, and just I feel like there's just more that I could do with the prenup prompt.
So here are your options, everybody. Which one would you have chosen? Punk, grunge, flappers, Betsy's prom,
Oh,
prenup, or I was eliminated before this challenge? Be honest. Be honest. You're on the
not I was
show.
eliminated.
Okay. And you know your tea. So, like, would you have made it this far? And maybe this would be your last day, but just be real with yourself. Because I think that's some point, bitch. Let me be honest with you. If I had a really rough go, I probably wouldn't have made it to 9. Just being honest with you, because that rusical would have took my ass out. I've been so tired and
There's
over
so
the
many
goddamn show.
factors.
You know,
Because it's like, well, what order of the challenges did they go in? Who are you up against? Because that matters too.
Mhm. All of it.
But
So we got 37% punk grunge flappers, 15% said Betsey's prom, 35% prenup. Oh, prenup and punk grunge flappers is fighting. The PGF and the PN. Sorry, it all sounded gross. And 13% of you were eliminated before this. You know what? I appreciate. Thank you.
Some of you were honest.
Thank
and
you.
That if you competed today,
you'd be out. And it's all right. It's all right. You got to do the talent show. You won that first challenge, Mayhem Miller. Gone in 60 seconds. It's okay.
Okay.
It is
This is
okay.
after Snatch Game, Ball, Rusical.
Copper Top. One with the group. She gone. Bucking. like quick. Like it's okay. She got that uno. It's not the dose though. She out the dose. She out the dose. Ah, boo, Matthew. Okay, 48 hours, baby. Do you hear me? The first 48 is really what Drag Race can be sometimes for these people's life on this show, baby. They're like, ooh, they love me the first day. That second day, though, I'm afraid this is an open and shut case. I do like that they mentioned Joella this episode. Lana was like, I miss Joella. I'm like, I low-key miss her too, bitch. She would have been funny around this time. So I don't know about good, but we would have had a good time. So I know that much. Yeah, I think I would go with, I'm not gonna lie.
You would have gone to the Betsey's prom.
Pink looks really good on
I don't know, because I think I don't look good in it. I'm having a harder time picturing.
Yeah, pink looks phenomenal on me. So I would have gone with Betsey's prom. I already got the look in my head. Like, yeah. And I wouldn't have chose any of these pinks. No. I chose the baby pink over there. Okay, we would have gone for carnation pink. We would have gone for pastel pink. We would have not gone for any sort of magenta, fuchsia nonsense. Nope. Give me something light and let me like really flow with it. And then I would have taken like the magenta and the fuchsia points and then added accoutrements and embellishments with that on top of the dress. So that way it's like the full spectrum. But it definitely would have been prom. It definitely would have been prom, and I would have wanted to do the poofy skirt and the full bit and the giant fuck ass bow, and my hair would have been nasty to the side, big ass yuck bang, honey, with some good 3C black nasty cues. Be right where it need to be. Yes, very Hillary Banks, but like if her family was blacker.
Would you have done like the short dress or like something long?
I would have gone, okay, so here, let's pull an example, because this actually was like right up the alley for me. Okay, boom. So get me here, Jamar, but like, let's not do this. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, yeah, but I'd have cut this a little bit shorter because the legs are good. I would have wanted to make a crop jacket, leather preferred if there was possibility of one being there. And I would have really wanted to do like, because I'm doing like the lighter pink, it's gonna have to be the darker. Like that's where the dark pink would come in for whatever accoutrements and whatever that's happening right there. Yeah, very Tiffany, you know what I mean? Like very Tiffany's, Bride of Chucky, but not white whore. Very that. Hold the tilly.
Okay.
That would where my mind would go. I think they would get it. I think they'd totally get where it would definitely be a Betsey Johnson collection tee. Very.
I see it.
Yes. Except fuck her as the actress though, because her political beliefs. However, that movie is still one of my everything. So yes, that would be my idea. Exactly that. Because I saw some boots that they had on the wall, and I was like, That's the lottery. I was like, oh, I take them. My whole mind was running with this. Love you, Betsey Johnson. I'm a big fan. Trust me, as a gay passing by your store, I was always like, that is so fucking cute. This is so cute. Oh my God, if I wore this. And then I'd see the girls that do the balls out here in Houston go in there. I'm like, I don't know whose card they paying that with, bitch, but they about to pull that look at the ball tonight.
Turning.
Shout out to the girls. Okay, shout out to the girls with the cards. Shout out to the girls. Y'all know what's up. Anywho, yeah. Jamar said prenup. Yeah, prenup would have been hot too.
Yeah.
Because you're closing the show, because that's the bridal. And a bridal look is always what closes the show.
Yeah.
They
And I
always
love
let
black
that
and
wedding
white.
go. I do too. It never goes bad. It never goes bad.
It's just forever. And it's
It's
male,
classic.
female. Doesn't even, you can swap like a girl. Yes.
Mhm. Very much that. I don't know about this dress, Betsy.
I don't know about that one. Yeah,
I
that's
don't know
very much
about
like
that
little
one, boy.
raincoat tees. Even that little middle one, as an example, is not
We have
terrible.
high key seen this look already before on this show plenty of times. So my mind would have been over here focused on specifically this, but I would have been like, let's not do a skirt. I like dead ass would have been right where Lexi is. Like, I want a nasty big fucking veil. Like, I want to look disgusting. I love design challenges. Sorry. I love it because I'm a roller coaster tycoon player. I am a Animal Crossing player. Jamar is a Sims player. We like creativity.
Oh, yes.
We like to create. Our minds have to be working because if they're not,
Baby, the stories I used to tell on that game were Lifetime movie worthy.
Speaking of which, Fred, off topic. I'm playing Heart Gold right now for the first time ever.
Why are you digging that one up from so?
Oh, because I don't know. I just something told me about like things old and things new, and it was something there, and I kind of want to talk about it right now. I think Johto's the best region. And I played White too. I just finished White.
I didn't like that one. I didn't. That was the Oshawott thing.
Not bored. Yes, I got a little towards the end. I was like, it was not hard for me, but playing Heart Gold, I forgot all about that mill tank one.
That rollout.
Yeah. When I tell you, if that had been a Nuzlocke, never would I ever. Okay, wouldn't pass the bar.
For crazy people.
I am going to start trying those because I've been practicing. But
way too stressful.
I somehow ended up at the ice gym before I did the electric gym and the fire gym. I'm 8 levels under, and I somehow still beat it. But when I tell you every potion, every revive, I had to strategize around it. I'm like thinking of every Nuzlocker, play around the critical hit. Shout out to Fly God HG. I somehow beat it, but it was because I had all that Nuzlocker information in my brain. Like, okay, I have to do this. I have to set that up. I have to do. Oh my God, that was so difficult. But it made it fun because I was stressing.
It's not even like the fights that are distressing. It's like you can only catch the first encounter of a route.
Yes,
like
of the route. And after that, baby, and God forbid it needs a stone or something to evolve, and you can't get it until like post game. God, that's the only thing I don't like about Heart Gold right now is. Ooh, speaking of which, once I end this live, I have to get right back to the Pokelathon because I'm trying to get a leaf stone for my glue.
Oh my gosh.
I need my Vileplume. That's one of my favorite grass poison Pokemon. Okay, sorry. Back to the show. I just needed to get that off my chest. I fucking love Heart Gold, y'all. I'm living. And then Dooley was like, Matt, you have to do Kanto. There's Kanto afterwards or the original. I'm like, what? He says, yeah, there's after game. You have to go to the original from Pokemon Red and Blue. What?
I would do like Fire Red again.
I've already have it downloaded. For it. I literally, after I finish this one, I'm going right into Fire Red because I did Red and Blue as a kid, but now I'm like, Fire Red today would be fucking interesting. So
I don't know how we did Red and Blue back in the day
with 4 AA batteries
and no overhead light. The overhead lights came later.
Overhead light was key to playing that game and finding that one person at school that wasn't going to judge you so you could trade because you were trying to get those your Machamp and you were
Alakazams, your
bam, you had to find that
Gengars.
one person. You were like, they're never gonna spill them and they're never gonna spill them.
You had to have friends. You had to physically link with
Oh,
another person.
good times.
There were no running
Good
shoes.
time. And I had every Game Boy. Y'all, I had every single one, the color. The flip one was the best one. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. That one that flipped up like a cell phone, that was that girl. Before we had the DS.
I
Oh,
was
that
about
was
to
a
say,
nasty
I don't
one.
remember the one before the DS.
It was a square and it was a Game Boy Color and or a Game Boy Advance, and you could open it up like a cell phone. That shit was everything.
Yeah, the Advance was just the main, standard one. I think that's what Fire Red was on at the time.
The SP, thank you. That was that. Oh, do you know what happened to mine? We're gonna wrap it up and get back to the show.
I must have skipped that generation.
I had it in a bag and I had a drink in there I got from a store. And I was in, I think, Colorado or something, and something about the pressure or something like that. I had the bottle pop in my bag. Gone. And I couldn't find another one because it had been so long since they made it, and every one I looked up was so expensive. If I got another one of those,
it's a relic
I'd cry.
now.
Yeah, I'd cry if I got another one of those. But I know that the Pokemon games, like the original hard copies, are so expensive now. So it's like, I don't even know if I want to go there. Should have saved them. Damn.
Well, I could probably pay
Should have
off
saved.
my student loans with these Exodia cards I have.
So back to the show here. Susie Toot picks punk grunge flappers. We kind of saw that happening here. And then Lydia B. Collins is chosen next. Now, Lydia chooses Lexi Love and totally forgets to I guess pick Corey. And Lexi, your confession. I'm never not entertained by her. I'm never not entertained. Like, she was like,
I know I don't look like Corey King. But you know what I know? What I think happened? I don't think that Lydia forgot at all.
I think Lydia thought it was going to be team based, and she was
Exactly.
afraid if she picked Corey, Corey going to be over here with me, and she going to depend on me to make her outfit.
What it was.
And y'all going to be
She's
some
like,
uneven bitches. Okay,
Oh,
together.
no, I didn't know it was not going to be teams. She didn't want to be on the team with Corey on a design.
Hiya.
Just say it. Say it.
Hiya. I'm with Jamar. Hiya. Because I was like, that's why you picked her. There ain't no, I forgot. Now, we also have another moment with Jules where she does not pick Ariete. And, they've been over there being sisters and dragging the girls with each other. And it's definitely giving like, oh, a gag. I love how both Anya and Corey whoop right on Ariete. Like, oh. Your girl,
I mean, would it matter though? Like Ariete, because like Ariete's a designer. Ariete can work with practically anything. So
maybe they didn't want her to be out to outshine her in the same group.
That's a possibility too.
I mean, because they were still choosing. I don't know. I was like, oh, okay. I would feel some kind of way about my sister.
For her saying, I want to give Lana a chance to, win a design challenge. I'm like, she's not going to. But you're more than welcome to give her a chance.
Hey, Jamar's panel energy just crossed the lines here. This is a safe space on Saturdays. See, tomorrow is for the mean. Thank you for tuning in this program.
Let me go back into my congenial era.
I mean, no, they weren't gonna win. I knew Lana was gonna do better, in my opinion. I said she's gonna do better, but I said top 3.
She wasn't going to be in the bottom 2.
That's left. Oh no, yeah. I was like, maybe safe because I don't know, because this isn't unconventional materials this time. She's got fabric to work with, so it's going to be a bit easier, if you will. Even though the Monopulence one was also like, oh, okay. But yeah, listen, Lana chose Betsey's prom, and then Ariete was chosen, and they chose to go with prenup. So that left Corey King and Anya. And so all the black girls are on Betsey's prom, which then prompted RuPaul. It's getting real racial up in here. What high school did y'all go to? Martin Luther King High School? I thought to myself, Ru, I know of streets for Martin Luther King, not Booker T. Washington, not George Washington Carver. I said, now wait a minute. I was trying to go down the line of our Black Fellowship sister, bald-headed mister, and I'm like,
I don't know why she say it like that.
why did she say it like that?
Why she? It was the tone. It was like it was
I was like,
strange.
so this was actually a picture of Corey, Anya, and Lana.
I guess they said it's March 1st.
I'm gonna have to talk to my fucking Final Cut because I'm like, that picture showed up before I did the actual save. Why is it all black right now? Wow, RuPaul got her way on my computer. Anywho, let's move on. Listen, I was here for this wall, Jamar. This purse with the phone right here is so goddamn cute. This is so cute. These are meant for Corey. It's a cake. Yes, a cake purse. Did you see this cake purse right here?
I did.
I was like, oh my God, I want. Okay, so this is me. Those boots, here they go. This is where my brain, right here. I was here. I was here. There I am. I said, oh, I would design around that boot, honey. I would design around the boot. Not these flaps.
Right there next to the second row by the phone purse.
Listen, they got the slingbacks right here. A nasty stiletto. Go ahead. Yeah, these are for core. Yeah.
I thought you said flats.
Well, no, she got a strong ankle. It just needs a support. You know what I mean? This is meant for, I'm not going to say, oh, this is meant for that sleeping bag on Dragula.
Which one?
It got worse, private chat.
Because I'm about to say, I thought of a couple potential candidates. Well, you know what? I should have known.
The one that looks like the caterpillar in A Bug's Life.
I thought you were. Wait, what is her name? Oh, what is her name? Come back.
Did you look at this? Did you look at the private chat? The caterpillar from A Bug's Life. Yes.
I spelled her name wrong, but you know.
Oh, who'd you say? No, their eyes are both centered. You know that it can't be that one. No,
she be doing that.
She put them contact lenses in so she could see everybody.
That first episode of her was crazy. Anyway.
Try to read everybody over there with that nose. Woo-wee. I was like, shit. This is definitely season 6 of Drag Race because it gave Milk looking at Magnolia Crawford. And look at that nose. That is one of the funniest things ever. I'm sorry. Milk literally. And look at that. Can you imagine if someone gets in your face that close? Like, bitch, look at this contour.
I mean, it was kind of
right there. Oh, it was sharp. Honey, it was sharp. Like, that was the first Nintendo 3DS of makeup. You hear me? Like, that motherfucker was out there. We used to have nice things. Anywho. Okay. Hey, Sam, it's nice of you to check on Lexi Love because I was like, my sister's having a breakdown. The hormones were hitting. I think she alluded to it a little bit. That's why I was like, okay, I understand. I get it. Like it's a lot going on. It's also really annoying to win like the first week and then it's been nothing but safe the entire time going through the rest of it. I would be screaming at this point. Like, girl, y'all saving me for just a go home and that's it. Like, ooh. So Sam giving them a little bump, I thought was appreciative. I knew this was going to be ugly.
Oh, I mean, out of that flapper category, I think it's just not appealing to me and my tastes. So it almost didn't matter what most of the people would have come up with. It kind of would have been like, not my favorite.
I'll be real with you because what Jules did is something I would have wanted to do with that fur because I'm a Muppet fan. And so my mind would have went there. Like I would have said in my head, okay, let's give Miss Piggy Couture with this flapper inspired tease and do something like what she did. But I think it's incredible how she was able to take all that fur, and while it's just like it doesn't go together. I'm like, it does though. Color wise, the story goes together. It doesn't make sense, but it makes perfect sense. But I would have done a shorter dress than she did. I actually would have made it like a little skirt to the knee sort of bit and did the trim right there. Did a stole over the top like this. Gave a little cigar. Very that. And then asked,
Anya's.
Susie how to do her makeup and then done the opposite. Yes. So there we go.
Ooh.
My sister in this tube dress walking around was funny though. I thought but it's Corey. Corey talking about, girl, look at this tube dress. I'm like, can we get to your outfit?
Corey just don't. She be saying, "Oh, it's not giving." What the girls think it's giving. I'm just like, girl, pot calling the kettle.
I'm like, you must be a ventriloquist dummy, and someone is behind you speaking on behalf of them. Because but Betsey Johnson steps into the room. I think this would be amazing to get critiques and some sort of commentary from the Betsey Johnson in reference to her collection, and also sort of giving you like, also this hug seemed very genuine, very real. I was like, oh, let's see, they know, come on, because Betsey's been on the show before too, season 3.
Yeah.
But it just, I don't know. I want a hug from Betsey Johnson, and also to see her not jump into a split, not land a split, but simply split. Because when she splits, that's what it is. It's simply just her just like almost sitting down.
And that's impressive.
At 82. Sat there. I want to be able to do a split still at 82.
Exercise, children. Keep that body in good shape. It'll last you long.
Yeah, or other contraptions. Yeah, keep it loose. Yeah, so Betsey had great critiques for them, and I enjoyed some of the feedback that was happening here. It was great. Like this with the jacket over bar, this right here, because I love the fact that this tool, this looks so short, but that tool gives it so much like
a lot of volume.
Yeah, different shoe though, because that's reminiscent to big ankles. But yeah, and this right here is where I'm like, my brain, because this is where, to me, Sam did their skirt, and I was thinking they were going to go this level where it's a little. Sorry, I have to do sound effects, but that's how I look at it.
That's how you have to communicate.
Fluffy. Yeah, very sharp on top and fluffy on the bottom, almost like a cupcake wrapper coming out at you with a little, origami at the top. This over here, no.
Yeah, I mean, the bow at the top is the best part, but everything else below that is. Not for me.
Baby Anya, I swear to God, I was cackling at this part. Yes, Betsey, you better do the baby. Yes, Betsey, keep on going with my outfit. What else? What else? Yes,
what else
keep on touching it. Yes, do that,
keep
Betsey.
Me at the bottom.
Hollering at this part, because Betsey just started going in on it. I'm like, okay, shit, yeah, hold on, who got a pen? That'd been me. Who got a pen right now? Give me some pens. We're gonna stick it right there. Okay, that's where we're gonna work it. So we know that Corey can draw. This is a pretty picture.
Oh yeah, that's probably one of the best illustrations we've seen on the show. I was like, baby, there's your talent.
Yeah.
Because they got dimension, light. What? Oh God.
What they really want, woman. What they really want, woman. No. I keep on falling in and out. Hello with you. I said Corey got half of it right, but yeah.
Oh my God. This is such a funny, interesting bit though.
It really was.
Shout out to Anya.
I did chuckle because we got one joke going on over here where Corey talking about she looking like Alicia Keys and all that kind of stuff. So closeted lesbian. And then, you know, very, okay, give Black history, you know, you're coming for Simone's gig, who had the infamous, why am I saying infamous, but that beautiful, beautiful do-rag that just straight down stage, which was everything. And so that's what it was. And then you hear in the corner, Jules talking about Black Girl Magic.
Jules, please.
Because that was her voice, very distinctive. And I'm like, and Susie, yeah, and I'm over here like, Eureka would have lived for this conversation. Ooh,
oh, please, no. Ooh, a Black one.
Eureka would have lived for this conversation. A Black person telling me I look like a Black person? Fucking right, bitch. The Black one. Let's not forget. Ooh, a Black one. Let's not forget.
They could have edited that out. I will never forgive them for that.
I still can't believe I watched that kaiju sit there and do that to good old Tokyo, bitch. I couldn't believe it. I put the bus down. I was just like, no way. But this part here, I was like, this is funny. And all that kind of good stuff.
She just kind of laughed it off.
Yeah, it wasn't like, that's how I had to take it. But I also, in my mind, was like, girl, if they ended right here with them saying this is a do-rag, it's going to piss me off. But God bless you, Anya.
Where did she get that?
I want to know where she got that color do-rag actually, for real. If there's a bonnet in that color, I'd like it, thank you. But like, I'm laughing because it's not her saying it here. It's her in a confessional, and it's perfectly overlaid in this moment with her face looking like, I'm sorry, what are they talking about? Like, baby, that is not a do-rag. That is a white girl with a scarf on her head. Okay, and it was the way she got in this camera, y'all.
Okay, look.
I swear to God, I have seen this picture in my Walmart, baby, with a nice little comb brush like this, the one for the swirls, Jamar, the little airbrush, bitch, right there, little Bow Wow on the front of it, because you know Bow Wow sells do-rags. In case for my white audience that did not know this, yes, Bow Wow has a set of do-rags and headscarves and nightcaps and all that kind of shit for men. Yes, and brushes. Have I bought one of them before? Yes, because there was nothing else in the store and I had to give him some money, pay off that Jeep bill. He's still paying probably. But like,
ooh,
you remember that? Okay. Anywho, you remember that too? Oh my gosh. Oh, but yes.
Wow.
I can't wear do-rags anymore because my hair is too long and it look crazy if I like wear a do-rag. I have to wear a little bonnet. Yeah. I have a special bonnet because the one I had didn't have like a band on it, and that one would run away from me in my sleep. The one I got now has a band on it. That's like a sturdies. I love it so much. I wake up, I'm like, oh my God, thank you, Jesus. Yeah. Thank you, Jesus. All I got to do is just wet my hair a little bit, put the product in, boom, 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 I'm done. Because when I don't have it in, them cats be playing in my hair at night, and I always know.
It doesn't come on your pillow, the product, through the bonnet?
Hmm?
The product doesn't go through the bonnet onto your pillow when you sleep?
Not with my bonnet, no. Not when I have my bonnet on.
Mine used to, real bad.
I found mine on Amazon, and it was like one of those, you know, it was a Black-owned store. So I was like, oh, we definitely buying over here. I checked the reviews. They were real. And I like it when people leave videos on those Amazon orders. Thank y'all for those who do. I'm not doing it. But
so
like,
I can know what I'm going to get.
Because when you show that broken shit, oh, I definitely changed my mind. I just got in the help. Change my mind real quick. Thank you. Because I'm not showing my face on no goddamn Amazon review, bitch. Okay. But yeah, whenever I do have my bonnet on, the new one, it don't go nowhere. But the old one, it be gone. And Mina will play in my hair when my hair is out because I've woken up to her just chewing on it. And I'm like, what are you doing? Trying to get my attention. So she'll start chewing on my hair. And Mama will sometimes sleep on top of my head. That's why I have to have my bonnet on. Because I wake up and I'm like, what is this heavy? Like, bitch, I'm trying to move what is big fat cat just I love my children so much, but they also wake me up at 5 o'clock in the morning. It drives me
Gotta
nuts.
go.
I don't know what a sleep in feels like no more, friends. I'm always up that early because they gotta eat, and there gotta be water, and then they gotta do something for an hour. And so I'm trying to go back to sleep while they then fucking around. And then when my body finally goes out, I know I'm snoring. Ooh, and I know I'm snoring. That's when they finally get in the bed and they get in their other positions. Thank y'all for tuning. Hey, 300 plus of you here today. Thanks for tuning in. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Don't worry, this Rant Pack family. If you want to drop a tippy poo in anybody's jars, please and thank you. PayPal.me for such rants. Catch up with rants. Venmo rants. Sorry. And then for Jamar's, it's $sign over 84.
Yeah.
Sam and Lydia reading each other's outfits was kind of fun. It was like the battle of the black tank tops. Actually, was there like a pack of these available for everybody or something? Because what's going on with this real talk?
Oh, yeah.
Or are these all Corey's tank tops? And that's all she brought because she wanted to be a Family Guy character. Because that don't fit Sam.
Maybe it's like 10 in a pack and they just kind of let them out. Or, I don't know. I just noticed that too.
They always wearing black tank tops, girl. What is this?
Don't it be cold in there too?
Like we used to say wife beats, but you know that's back.
Yeah. In my mind, either one will register as the same things.
That's how I knew of them when I was growing up. I hate that that's what it was, but yeah,
we just called it that, and it was
that's
just
what we
accepted
called
as
it.
the truth.
I cannot. But yes, these two were funny. So I was here for the back and forth. Jules in the last hour sort of pulling together a new idea, which I thought, okay, this can go together because those colors do work. But she had the dress wrong with the panels. And I'm glad Lexi is a fucking real friend. Like for real, because go walked away.
And I wonder why she didn't see it.
How could she not, though? But you know when you get caught up in something and you just do, because I know that when I'm putting together furniture and I do it the wrong way. And I'm just like, I'm totally just keep on going. And you realize when it's done, oh, bitch.
That's why they said to do that. I hate following construction or instructions like that. I hate doing assembly. I can't. Just this
is why I'm always like concerned, like when it comes to sewing, like baby, get your panels right and make sure that you know your fabric because you could have intentions of glory. It's not gonna work. But she told her in enough time for her to fix it. So shout out to Lexi for that. You may have won this episode, Lexi, if you didn't say anything.
I kind of thought she should have, even if she did, but.
I also appreciate them not showing everybody's full looks though when they were in the workroom talking about we have finished stuff. Like this is Lana's. It's like underneath something. Like thank you, production, because I would have hated if you showed the entire fucking outfit on the mannequin. I'm like, oh, okay, well that's obviously gonna be a problem.
Right?
They were going to be in the bottom. This is it, everybody. So we're very clear and we understand how this is going. The focus is on these two. Knew it. I knew it.
You knew at some point it was gonna. They were gonna lip sync against.
I'm looking at who is this? Olivia, Lana, Lydia. I'm looking at Lydia like, all right, this is already a mess. Look at well, I know that's gonna be a mess eventually. How do y'all feel, lovebirds? When do y'all like each other? I like your whole. That's cool. They know me. Oh, that's great. And I love it. I love the colors of love. Go ahead. This is everything. RuPaul. Whore. I kind of live. I'm sorry. I was like,
oh. Okay, this is new. And there's nails.
Slut. I said slut.
Oh, RuPaul.
I love it.
RuPaul Charles.
Love it.
This is interesting.
Corner. Okay. The corner.
Was stagnant for a while.
This is tearaway, baby. This is giving. Now that's TV. Okay. This is giving me that one that one what's that one girl that used to be on the mob show, and she got so much work done and she sounded like she's about to pop at any second. I forget her name, but yeah, it's
Oh my
giving me
goodness.
real. Larsa Pippen would wear something like this, looking for the next one, the next son of a former legend. Excuse me.
Oh my goodness.
And what will be your storyline this season, Larsa, outside of him bumping the cucaracha? Is that gonna be the storyline? I hope not. I wouldn't like that. Makisha, what's going on? I know this picture is right. I know that's right. Come on, Red. Maddie sending you hugs. Hashtag Team Lexi / Anya. I'm here for it. I love Lexi. But yeah, bro, I like this. It gives all kinds of. We about to do something wrong today.
More
Bad
of that.
decisions.
Michelle is
Maybe
15 this week.
she's born with it, and maybe it's Maybelline, Jabbar. Tell me this is not a Maybelline Revlon CoverGirl, like full ad work for
Revlon for
Michelle.
sure.
Revlon down.
For sure.
That red lip, okay?
If
Full
nothing else,
coverage, stays 24
Revlon.
hours. You can do anything. Oh, Michelle, you are set to go for the commercial. This is one of my favorite looks you've done, to be honest with you. That red is right.
That brow look a little
And
crazy, but everything else look great.
I mean, it's given, but let me show you what the glasses. These glasses are sick.
Ooh, I didn't even see her put those on. Where did those come from? I don't remember that.
She put them on when they were doing the critiques. Like, she didn't have them on when they were doing like the intros or whatever. But when she put these on, I said, "Oh, this is it. This is it right here."
I didn't even see it.
Severe Michelle. Yeah, I thought this was fire. I was like, okay, you in this red? Very, very that. Not no sugar in it. Let's see here. I do say that, Corey, at least once a day. I did that to someone who I beat in Tekken when we were on chat. He got a little attitude with me. He said, "Fuck you, man." I said, "Sugar in it." He blocked. People are so sensitive. I block some people who teabag after fights. I don't want to play against you again. Like you be on that bullshit. Like I don't know. No. Annoyed. Hold on. We got to get back to the judges, and we have some super chats to get to. Carson Kressley's upper lip is here. Give it to Carson Kressley. I love this jacket.
Oh yeah, that's real nice. I like that too.
I too. Betsey Johnson looking amazing. I just can't stare at the top of her head. That's the one honest thing I'm going to say about her. I live and breathe for Betsey Johnson. I just cannot look above. I have to stay in the mid and the below. Okay, we're not fighting up. We are doing low hits. Okay, the 3 and the 4 will be used today. But I love Betsey Johnson.
Oh my gosh,
I'm just not going to look at the top of her head. I won't. I will see every bit of that corn stalk that was separated from its field in different bundles. Right here. We're never looking up. We're gonna keep it right here. But other than that, I love her down. I am concerned. So, I'm sorry. I'd be coming for Danielle, bitch. There's no way I'm gonna let this run. Do you understand me? I'm sorry. We talk about Danielle and those freestyle no's that she have in her hair. Like, no, like we're not. No.
I'm like, somebody can touch her up. Somebody can give her a little, get the roots together, because it looked like she's been stressed.
Like, it really do, Danielle. I swear to God, if I was a friend, the way I'd have some spritz on hand, sister, the way I'd have some sort of spray bottle of water and like just because like every episode, it's like almost like you grab some sort of like electric fence in Jurassic Park all over again. Okay, like, I'm so sorry. This wasn't supposed to be like that today, y'all. I know it's the end of Black History Month, but God bless the Irish. Anywho, let's go on. Potato, tomato. No one does it like that. It's Matthew. Gotta go. Hey, y'all. Those for you who are tuning in a little later in the chat, you're kind of on time because we're about to get to the runway. Before we get to jewels, sparkles, and flappers, dappers, dippers, doos. Ooh, I kind of want a platter from Chili's right now. That made me think of some snacks.
Ooh,
I got to gain weight again, Jamar. So I got to go ahead for my doctor to eat more fatty food. So I'm kind of hyped. He was like, "You've lost a lot of body fat." I'm like, he's like, "You need to gain more." Okay.
I know that my doctor be reading me, so I'm trying to be better.
Adderall, stop.
Oh,
Stop. Stop. That guy held for review. I let that one go. I was like, no. Let me approve. I did not. You talk about Danielle, you talk about Betsey. Anywho, thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate you for being here today. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Come part of this Brand Pack family. Just as a reminder, a long time ago, it started here, bitch. A long time ago, we used to be in the same room.
on the iPhone, looking at the iPhone.
That's not, this is literally from the iPhone. True tea. And now
Ooh.
I have a HD camera now. I finally got that, Jabbar. Hola. And we pay $44 for StreamYard to let me have high definition access. But yes.
Well, yes.
Oh, well, yes. Tim Taylor, how you doing, cutie? Danielle has been going 10 rounds with Mike Tyson, and the hair is still standing. It kind of reminds me of that Simpsons episode where they put Homer in the ring with Mike Tyson, and he was supposed to just last like a few rounds, and Mo had to come in and save him. This is not okay. I don't like this. We have to stop. RuPaul giving mom trying to screw the pool boy. Okay.
I don't know why that name tickled me. RuPaul Charles.
RuPaul. All right.
But Jules looks great here. She definitely took that prompt and did the best that I think one could with it.
She was the
like
best
I said earlier, it's not my personal favorite, just styling wise, but this I like. Jules rarely misses on the runway, maybe like a 90%. She's good. So this was no exception. She looks great.
I think this is the best of the category for that group. What I like that Jules did with this is she gave it accoutrements, and she talked about that, and it happened. You need to take that fabric and put some shit on there, and you did that. Styled perfectly. Necklace done. Hair was right. Makeup was gorgeous. Guess what, everybody? She's not wearing a blue contact lens. Didn't I just tell you this? I told y'all, I'm sick of seeing that blue motherfucking light-skinned Jamar contact lens in her fucking eye today. Look, Jamar don't got them in either. I see the Negro. Come on, friend. Don't play. I'm playing. Hey, we both black. Watching you. You watch it. I said, I got it in there. That was my get in. Okay. My one of the day. But listen, I was like, look at how gorgeous she is. I have nothing against you wanting to put contact lenses to give yourself some sort of severity. You look good, Jules, without that eye. You look really good. And so I was so like, thank you. That was how I felt about this.
Darker hair and not darker makeup, it probably is more of a compliment to have the darker eye color. So I think when she wears like blonde and all the other like loud colors, it probably
I hate that though. But it just for me, okay, it is her. Matt, it's her thing. It's her thing. Let it go. Right? I feel that. Just for her skin tone, the way she paints and all that kind of stuff, I'm like Mercer Daniels. Some people need the reminder because I'm so bright. I'm like, to me, she gives honey brown eye. She give hazel. She give green, not ice blue. Okay, like not Icelandic. No shade. I to me, she give green. She give honey brown. She give that tease. So like for me, once I saw the eye on there, I said, oh yeah, girl. You with a warm eye is actually very severe.
Ooh,
like
I saw Naomi with like that honey brown eye on the pit stop a couple weeks back.
That honey brown, Jamar. Ooh.
It's light enough just to be a difference, but it's not like too light where it's like whoosh.
And it's certain, and this is why I'm weird about it with folks with certain skin tones, especially with us melanated folks when it comes to this. Not even coming from Jamar over here. I'm like, that's Jabar's. That's why my friend, I love him down. But there are folks I
I
have
still
seen
do it.
sometimes wear the most wild color and the cheapest of contact lens to where you can tell either that or you did a whole line in the bathroom. I don't know why it's so fucking huge, but like it don't look
Yeah, I
good.
don't like those.
And to me, if you're going to do an eye color change, I'm always like, do something that actually fits you, not what you are trying to project, but something that elevates whatever you're given. I have seen me with green eyes. I will eat you up. Oh, and then mind you, one of my brothers is my skin tone and he has green eyes. And it's, I'm always like, damn, if I only, if I could. I've seen me, actually, my eyes do change color in the sun. Mine are brown, very deep brown, but when it gets in the sun, they get a lot lighter brown. And my hair also changes color too, which I've known when I was living in Vegas, it was turning red, okay, from all that damn sun exposure. But yeah, to me, I like it when we do something that actually pushes it somewhere and it gives a natural change versus something that's just so like, okay, you took the substance. Are you going to get back in
I
the body at the
watched
same
that.
time? Did
I
you like
watched
it?
that.
It was wild, wasn't it, Fred?
I I enjoyed it. I could not look away. And as it got further and further in the movie, I'm like,
It got
who
crazier and
whoever wrote
crazier.
this and whoever came up with this idea, I want what they're having. Give me two of them, actually.
That ending had me cry. I cried at that ending. I'll be real with you because that was deep. I was like, "Oof!" That like hit. I was like, "Oof!" Like that was like gut wrenching because it's so
They took
weird
that
how that.
message home.
Like, bitch, when the water started pushing it, I said, "Oh my!" And they just started showing time, baby. I was like, "Oh my god!" Like that's heavy to see that, to think that, to feel that, and that's what she was fighting so hard. Ooh, I was like,
One thing that they
"Whoa!"
did, and I'm sure this was, an
Deep.
intentional choice. I want this to turn into like a substance review,
I know.
but they were very intentional on like sight and sound. Like
Oh, the sound was
when she
amazing.
was injecting it, like you got all up in her pores, saw all the hairs, and then watched the needle go
It was
in.
like,
I was like, and while that man was eating, like we're hearing all of the ASMR. I'm like, please, we get it, and they did it over and
sensory
over and over
overload. And
again.
you notice the fashions with the colors too, and the way they were doing the color scales. It also, they didn't want you to know what year it was. So you'd see different kinds of vehicles to give a different POV of like, Demi living in sort of her past like realm of like fame, but then the new girl is in this new age or the future that she doesn't understand. And when they would cross over, because that yellow jacket was the key. That was one of her
Right.
like last big things for her. Yo, I love that fucking movie. I'm sorry. Dooley bought it. I gotta buy it. I gotta buy it because it
I thought
just
that
it
was
takes
still
me there.
her. Well, I don't
It
want to think about the
it is a
movie.
portion. It's a version of her, but that's the thing. It's not her necessarily. It's what
Right.
it's. It's almost like looking at yourself and I'm sorry, but yeah, we got to move on because we will go heavy into
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just, that scene of her dragging that girl across the apartment had me hollering, and the way that they made it campy at certain points kept me in, because the way she threw her, I'm sorry, that shit was
There's
fucking
that
funny.
hole in the back of her that she just kept.
Oh god, I
I was like,
wanted to vomit so many
please
times that
stop.
movie.
Please
Oh, it was
stop.
so gross. But yes,
Oh,
it
please stop.
is one of the best films I've ever seen, and it's in my wheelhouse of how I felt about Everything Everywhere All at Once. It took me there. I was like, oh, I'm thinking today, I'm watching and I'm loving. Also, that could be an excellent category for Drag Race is Oscar nominated films for the next season, and you can really give them the roster, because I'd be here to see someone do the substance on this stage and do a monstro version.
Ooh. I,
Get it before
I,
Dragula. I mean, they low-key already did it, but like, yeah.
yeah. I wish I could go more into it, but we'll be here all day.
Oh, Emrika, except for Amelia Perez. Yeah, don't include that one on the roster, because then they'll have their outfits made with AI. Oop. Anywho, Jules, you look good, baby. You look good. It's look good.
You're the best you can. What you got?
Mhm.
Dog
Lydia B.
lady.
Collins is next.
So again, a running theme with a lot of Lydia's looks is I don't know where my eye is supposed to go. Like there's a lot happening all at once. Like there's a bunch of ruffles in the middle part of this headpiece. I don't know what the things are called, but it's just there's a lot happening to look at. I'm getting overly stimulated again, not in a good way, from the outfit. And she's just like, "Oh, this is it. This is the girl. I'm just gonna slay. I'm gonna get my win." I'm just like, contemplating.
Okay. It to me, it's like we could have gone, and then it was like, and then we were all, I like Lydia.
Hmm.
This is ugly. And I'm sorry to
let's
say it.
let's just say what it
It's
is.
ugly. It's ugly. It's ugly. And I like her a lot. I've liked a
Oh
lot
yes,
better, even
and
from
she
the other
has a great
creation
face. Like the
challenges.
mug is
Yeah,
great.
I've liked a lot better. So yeah, I can't lie. Fuck this. Boo, boo, Lydia B. I'm sorry, I hate it. It was like I was just the cats are dying on you. Where? Because of the fur? Is that's it? I just assumed that you killed them earlier with Mr. Burns and the 21 fucking dogs that he had
Does
in his
she
fucking basement. It's ugly.
does she have a wig on and then this
The wig
face
is over the face kini.
thing?
Yes, the wig is over the face kini. The wig is over the face kini, friend. And then you got the hat on
Why?
there. It's like it's so much to look at.
Lydia,
I
no.
love her mind though. I just like okay, from here, I like it here. If it was back there and it never got closer, I'd be okay.
So basically, we all took out our contact
Up
lenses and
next,
glasses.
Lydia Butthole Collins walks immediately to the next. Say, we'd have been fine, safe. But then when she got closer, I was like, okay, the top is like over on the right side of the road. Then you got the skirt somewhere in the middle of the street. You got your fucking in him of the skirt has found its way in the next intersection, fucked up that car. It is a collision on the freeway, in my opinion.
But the mug is stamped.
The mug is stamped.
The mug is
It is.
stamped.
I like Lydia's mug. I do. Mo to the sorry, I'm screaming, but Lydia, a Chili's platter. Oh my God, thank you for the tippy poo. I'm gonna get one tonight. Thank you. I'm about to be fat. I'm so excited. Sorry, I've been eating at home, Jamar, for the past 2 weeks, girl.
So you've been in the kitchen cooking.
I just am tired of cleaning my kitchen. I
To be
like
fair,
cooking is fine and all that, and I find it fun. I put my music on and shit, and the cats like to, do this because they know I put the patio open. It's like, yay, we can be outside because they know that smells like that deep. I got seasoning in it, but like it's the cleaning, it's the smell
mm,
afterwards of trying to get that cooking smell out your house. I hate going to bed and smelling the food I just made. It bothers my spirit. So yeah, it'll be nice tonight not to
you
cook
can
and
crack a window,
my
or I
kitchen
don't know
can
if
be
you do that
clean.
already.
I do. I keep the patio open when I'm cooking, but again, the way my apartment's set up is like there's only the patio window for the living
Oh,
room
there's
area in
no
the kitchen.
fumigation to.
No, the other window is in the bedroom. So like I have to have the fan on to like push it out, but like still, like even if I had left it open for 3 hours, like I'm closing, I could still smell that chicken tonight. Like have me not
Well, that means
just
you kind
that
of have to like clean and do like the surface cleaning immediately after you finish,
which
or
I
it will get worse.
do with my air fryer, especially. Please, y'all don't let that shit sit overnight. Please don't. I had to get rid of my rice cooker because I forgot I had rice in it.
Oh, I've done that for chicken
And rice gets moldy
a few times.
really fast, but I forgot about it for like
Well, see, I ain't
I
do it
had,
that long. When I've left it in there, it's been like maybe a day.
I had to throw it away. The fact that it was still sealed. Oh, Like, I did this, and I swear to God, I felt the presence of the fourth apocalyptic horseman hit my face. Bitch, I was like, what? Opened it up. I was, oh, it's over. Threw away. It's gone. I was like, no, gone. They were in everywhere. Y'all, when I opened, they were in everything. They were in everything.
Ooh.
I wanted to burn my apartment down. Yeah.
I am so sorry.
And I never, ever have left anything out like that ever again in my life. I literally go through everything, even my cabinets now, and I'm like this, like, bitch. I'm not kidding, Jamar, because I was like, never will I ever have that happen again. That shit freaked me out, man. I was like, ugh, because I don't do holes and stuff, that trichophobia or whatever that is, and I don't do squiggly worms and things that come out of pores and stuff. I don't do that. That stuff makes me want to retch. So yes, ew. And that's what this outfit made me feel. Okay, moving on.
Ooh, okay.
I like Lydia.
What is that?
Chop.
This should have been the bottom.
This should have been the bottom. Chop.
Over Anya. To me.
I put it away by accident because I thought I had cleaned it, and that's why it got like that. Because I thought there was nothing in there, so it was in. Yeah. I pulled it out thinking I was gonna make rice one day, honey. She was in the trash, like quick. Yeah, Susan's no.
Yeah, no, just a little dull. And I think Braja mentioned this at the pit stop where it's like if Susie's not doing her, 1920s bit, she does this grunge where she does air and all of that. It's just like
it's the pilgrim heel that you got these covers over for me. The performance shoe. That's the performer shoe right there. Yeah. That hold on. Where Saphira? Where am I supposed to? I need Saphira to talk. Bitch, that pilgrimage fucking heel she got over there. I'm waiting for the buckle to show up and her to have a blanket with some fucking measles in it, baby.
not the buckle.
No, ma'am. This dress is like really like, it's okay. The makeup, the wig, it's a chop. I was like, nah. And you talk about me? No. It just sounds like it looks like it sounds like this. Ha da 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 da. Like I'm doing grunge, yeah. Look at me shooting a one. Yeah, get off my stage. Like that. That's
I was watching, one of the YouTube content creators, and they said, Susie's in trouble if she gets to a makeover. If she gets to a makeover, baby, she is in danger.
I feel bad for whoever is getting the makeover. Like Jocelyn Fox and that homophobic man that threw up on stage. The girls over here talking about, no, he wasn't feeling good. Girl, please. That man was sick to his stomach. He knew he was going to get dragged.
We all know the story of why he was there.
Honey, oh, funny story, Jabbar. Scrappy came out recently to talk about the LGBT community's been paying his bills by him going to shows and concerts. And I'm like, that's funny because back in 2004 and Splash at Big Yo's, I remember specifically, actually, it was 2003. You called all those lesbians the D word, called all of us the F word, said, I'm not going to perform for a bunch of with Lil Jon, mind you, before they were even like hitting them charts like that. And he got booed and got kicked out of Big. I'll never forget it. So like, I love how 20 something years later, because I'm that old, this motherfucker has a change. Like, it's weird. I was like, I saw that shit. I said, now wait a minute. Because many a moon ago, you told us we can go on somewhere. So like, and I got people in Houston that will vouch that story. It's a true story. So like, yeah. And this is right when he got that first hit single, that one hit single.
I was going to say, what was it?
What was it? Is it? He didn't know it was a gay club apparently, and Lil Jon did, and Lil Jon did apologize. I remember that because he was like that. I had no idea he was gonna act like that and do all that because it was a lot. I remember it was such a big deal. Oof, because them studs and they were not playing, baby.
Okay.
Not playing. That big yo and you. No, Flawless and all them wouldn't let that happen. No. No.
Ooh,
No.
Damn, I haven't seen them in so long.
You know me. Come on, Jamar. Because Jamar know what I'm talking about. Yeah. It's like they weren't playing that bullshit. So please. But those are the good old days. I remember miss those days going to clubs when Bartines was still alive before it burned down and turned into a gentrified brunch spot.
Everything, like all the cities I've gone to, the clubs are just falling like flies. Like,
they're gentrifying the gay neighborhood out here in Houston, Montrose. They're doing it
Bayou
now.
City. I don't know what that is even. Buddies,
because they try to move young straight conservatives in the area, and then when it comes to like those meetings about voting first, they're trying to do that, and you can tell. So they've changed it up a little bit. It's still there. We still got our neighborhood, but it's nowhere
near. Is Barcode still there or TC's? What is it?
Barcode is still there. Roxanne is still performing. Shout out to Roxanne. Tina Turner's down. Okay, she gives. We love Roxanne this house, so she watches sometimes. Roxanne. Of course, Crockers is still there because like Crockers is actually doing. Crockers has been actually very good for our community as well as a bar because there's not that many spaces to go to. I haven't been to Culture in a minute, or 2020 is what it used to be called. So like that was when I was younger.
They got that new name. It was
that's when I was younger.
2020.
2020 was it. Y'all don't know. There was like 4 different platforms of state. Like it was that girl. They had pageants there. They had. When it was 1 o'clock in the morning and that bucking music came on, the J Says would roll up and battle, and they were voguing down also, and they had battles on. Please,
and it was
I got my life there.
$10. You
sure it is.
Pictures for like $20
motherfuckers. Yep, blue motherfuckers.
2 other people can get drunk,
or just yourself, or just yourself, or just drinking yourself.
You ain't driving home if you're doing that. And then during the let out, somebody start fighting.
Exactly, every time. Parking lot pimp is what we used to call it. And we'd sit out there right after the club, probably don't even got clothes on, cold as hell, and then somebody starts swinging, and we just watching the fight go down. My car got dented one time because they were fighting, and my car was in the middle of that Leland Street right there. Boom, pushed them right into my car. Bitch, I was hot. Learned my lesson.
Somebody crashed into that fence that was on, that gas station around that corner behind the club.
The Shell
into a fence.
or it's either the Shell or the
I don't know which one it is, but it's right behind the building.
Look, Soulful Dog is where the car incident happened. No, that was
what car incident?
What's it called?
Oh no, yeah.
When they were outside the parking lot, and that boy got ran over. Yeah,
that was Bayou City. Yeah,
and they were on the news making a mockery of it. And I was like, "Wow, girl, we in full geesh." This thing out here, I said, I know you did not make this moment about it. I was gagged, but yes. Oh, speaking of fools, Corey King is next.
Corey, the fact that she didn't even like attempt to hide the breast bib lines on the side of the garment.
It was embarrassing.
The hem, it looks crazy. It's a man, Maury. Look at that. Like, what? Corey.
Like the one doll that was fucked up in the fucking factory that somehow made it onto the floor, and then they moved it to the dollar store because they couldn't sell it. It's bad. Shout out to Mr. Isabel Brooks' vlogs in the Houston neighborhood. I'm mad she wasn't vlogging the day I saw her for New Year's Eve, bitch. But Jamar, you should have been there. Because she bought us all drinks and shit. She was sweet. Bought us all shots.
I love that.
Because I clocked her. I clocked her. I was like, Miss Fake. She goes, YouTube royalty. I said, don't do that. You know these girls don't like me out here. Oh no, we just caught up real quick. She's.
I gotta come back to Houston soon.
To Corey's look.
We knew she was lip sync. I feel like this is her swan song.
Oh, you're gonna gag, 8th Sage. So that so you want to talk about it? All right. let's say let's look at what we got going on here. Do you see it now?
It's God
Staples.
bless her. I
Staples.
like she.
No,
Yeah.
ma'am. God bless her.
Y'all didn't.
No,
Y'all
ma'am.
didn't help y'all sister. Nobody. Y'all just let her go out there
She
like
is
that.
entertaining as fuck.
Oh, absolutely. It is
Give
going to
her
be
a
noticeably
designer.
different without it.
Get her a designer. Okay, please get her a designer. That's all we got to do. Just get her a designer. Oh, this shot right
Because she
here.
has the charisma.
Oh, I know you be getting tossed, Lydia. I know you be getting
Oh my
tossed. I know you be getting tossed. Girl, look at that. Bitch, you were living the bingo fantasy for a bunch of these race play kids. Oh, anywho, we. I'm gonna stick it right here. I'm sorry. This is crazy.
She looks, but she knows it. Like she's not delusional. Like I am sickening. I have this. I have that. Girl,
She laughed. She knew this outfit was a fool. You know, one of my favorite parts of seeing this sketch of In Living Color is that even in 2025, Jamie Foxx can be funny in this role. So I do appreciate Corey for showing an homage to one of my favorite characters on In Living Color, because that's obviously who you are right now. Falling in love with you, falling in love with you. How you doing, baby? Thank you so much for the super chat. I heart you too, my love. Heart you, Matty-Rants and Jamar. This is the best Jewel has looked, but I still wanted Lexi to win this episode. Also, Maddie, we do this every time. My name is pronounced Alan with an F in front. Fallon.
So Fallon. God.
And I just started this off with Fallen by Maya. Do you understand my reading comprehension? Do you know how hard it was for me to get somewhat of a nice GPA out of school? I went to Arizona State. They run jokes about that college. Do you hear me? Thank you so much, Fallon. I appreciate you. I got it right. I did it. It's right, Fallon. Yeah. I love you, baby. Thank you so very much. We appreciate you. Down. I will not fuck that up again. Please timestamp this for that next week. Okay, Drewski, super chat. Someone please tell Lydia that piling shit on top automatic is not equal automatically fashion. Every Lydia design is overworked and ugly as hell. Golden boot. Woo!
I still think they're going to give it to Joella's mattress for the golden boot, but you know what? It's still not over.
It's still not over. I would have preferred Joella's mattress, whatever she was wearing, to have like stains on it. I think that would have been real. Because I know your mattress.
RuPaul's face on it, though.
I mean, it would make sense, you know, from the back, you know, there's stains on it, right? Because RuPaul wouldn't have them on the front. Now, On Your Nerve is next.
This would have been safe at best. I prefer this over what Susie was giving.
Okay, sorry, alumni.
I definitely prefer this.
I didn't think this was ugly. It was okay. I didn't think it was ugly though. I was like, okay, it's cute.
Yeah.
That was how I looked at it. I was like, it's cute, but I didn't hate it. The hem is a fool, and you can tell in certain spots. The bows are interesting,
but I think bows are very difficult to make, especially since you tried to make them, you know, from scratch. I'm like, I give her, you know.
It feels like she made them on top of the dress versus making them separately and then putting them on, which to me would have indicated take the bigger one, put it down there, put the smaller one up top and build it down, which I can see it's definitely in the twos. A low nasty two. A low nasty two. No, the bows do look like there are things going on in the household they're not talking about, you know. It's very that. There's something wrong with Kevin. But like I didn't
Anya
hate
knows
it.
how to. She knows how to really sell a garment, really, no matter what she's wearing. Because even like that episode, one Runway, when it looked like whatever the hair that she was wearing, she still made it look good. Well,
She was joyful
modeled
Oprah
well.
for the runway. She was joyful Oprah
And
for that
RuPaul
runway.
loved that.
she did. Everybody gets a car, and then I'm me. And I thought it was such joyfulness because she was expressing that's how she feels about Betsey. But like, yes,
Mhm.
it did give me joyful, Lord, we adore thee. Oh, we'll be in Sister Act 2. I need Anya in a movie right now. Tyler Perry, you can't write the script though. Didn't rhyme, didn't have to. Point was made. Okay, thank you. It was in the low twos for me. But it was better than what I saw Susie Schatz give. That's like right here.
And
I made sure to show the screenshot so I be fair.
that's fair. That is fair.
That is chop worthy. So if y'all chopping it, you definitely, I'm not knocking you. But like, I still think it looks better than that that happened earlier. Man, you about to make me go listen to Joyful. Come on, I'm a 7-day Adventist, so that worked out for me. Listen to some God today on the Saturday. Hey, I did my dues. Lana Del Rey. God, she's gorgeous. I love this
the
wig,
mug
by
is.
the way. I love this wig on
She
you, girl.
made me feel like a dinosaur today because they had that conversation. Said, "Oh, I couldn't go to prom because of COVID." I'm like,
What? I was
that was
like,
just 5 years ago.
yeah. And
Oh my
mind you, think about what
God.
we were doing when that was happening. I was moving out of LA going into Houston to then end up in Vegas at the time. Like, I'm hearing this baby was in height. I'm like, ooh, that's still look good.
I was
Still
like,
good.
my God, y'all are babies.
Okay. Let's just hope when they get our age, they still look good like us for now.
Okay, there was a video that somebody sent me, like the reel on Instagram, where they were asking like a bunch of college kids or high school students, like, how old does somebody have to be considered old? It was like people that were born like way in 2000 and 2002, or if you start with 19, I know you're old. I'm like, wait a minute.
Girl, you,
2000 is old now?
when you get some perspective, and I'm learning it every day real hard right now, bitch, you'll be so happy to make it to 30. Make it to 30. People
Okay, because
don't
you know the
make it.
alternative.
They're not making it. Okay. So, like, there are also folks that didn't grow up knowing about the AIDS situation that happened in the 80s. I'm saying situation because I'm trying to use my words correctly here. I don't want to say pandemic, but mostly the scare that happened, the people that were like they didn't grow up around that. I was coming on the tail end of it, being an 86 baby, knowing there were people that were affected in my family from friends and all those and this, that, and the other. Like, I got to see the world in the 90s spectrum, you feel me? And like the aftermath of things in the Bill Clinton era. So like there are a lot of people giving these the takes that I'm like, honey, I was you, sure enough. Oh, bitch, I was you. And then you get to that point in your life when you're like, oh, bitch, we're still here. Okay, we have bills. There's more bills. There's more bills. You know, you see people go. You lose things that are important to you in your life. You know what I'm saying, Jamar? All right, y'all can call. You can call people and do that, but make it.
If
Make
you
it to
don't,
30. Make it
you know
there.
what the alternative is, because it's just a
Because
cycle. You can be young and youthful now, but then eventually you will grow up, and those
it's
young
gonna
kids,
hit
the
you.
babies, gonna come up behind you,
And like,
and
I know some people in their 50s right now. I'm aspiring to be here in my late 30s. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because it's like, y'all look great. What are you doing? How are you keeping your shit together? Because like, I'm sorry, bitch. I would like to stay a little bit longer. So like, even with what's going on right now, I would, because I see the world turn, bitch. I'm gonna be 37 next month. Come on, 37, you round my corner, born 77. What's up, people? You know, ain't no ageism over here. And I know how people are talking now, but I think it's wild to think that 30 is old unless you were born in
like
the biblical days. When there were no medicine and this, that, and the other thing. That then I can understand someone saying 30 is old, bitch. But like, y'all aren't grown the New and Old Testaments, girl. Y'all brought in the iPad era of life. You
okay,
please
y'all don't even know how to socialize no more without some sort of electrical device.
go outside and play without getting scooped.
When them street lights come on, you know
Uh,
what time it is.
uh, and you hear the cicadas going in. Oh,
Yeah.
into the house. In the house. We in there. All right. Ride your bike to the park and come back home and talk to me about what it is to be a kid. Bitch, please. And still play video games, Jamar. Hello.
Okay, and opening up my Harriet the Spy VHS tape.
Thank you. Watching my All Dogs Go to Heaven VHS tape. Thank you. We're back VHS tape.
Ooh, nobody knows about We're Back.
Nobody
don't
knows
know
about
about
We're Back.
that.
But that's me and you with Cats Don't Dance.
Cats don't.
The greatest of all time. The greatest of all time. Now, you want to get Maddie in a musical? There. Right
Nobody
there.
else that I knew or grew up with knew that movie existed. I
Darla
was the
Dimple for
only
the motherfucking win,
one.
bitch. Okay. Darla Dimple for
It was so good.
Oh,
It
I
was
love that
so
movie.
good.
It's such a great musical. The singing is phenomenal. Like,
I think it's on
it's great.
YouTube for free. I think y'all can watch Cats Don't Dance.
Oh,
I think because I think I saw it on like how YouTube be like those rent or watch or some movies are free
yeah.
and some movies are not. I think it's on there.
Because I own
So
Jackie's Back, but I'd be on YouTube every now and then and it pops up and I'm like, just let it play. Just let Jackie's Back play. Just let it play. I duly on that because again, Natalie Cole was singing. Yeah, Natalie Cole was the voice of the white cat that was singing in Cats Don't Dance, right? Aaron Black Irish, I think so.
oh
It would
Sawyer.
make sense. That does sound like that did sound like Natalie Cole. It did.
I haven't heard it in so
I
long.
gotta watch that again. Yeah, I gotta watch
I
that again.
love that. I love that
Ooh.
character too. It was such a great story. So
Such a great
good.
story. Darla Dimple was the best villain ever.
Okay. Bye
Those
bye.
eyelashes.
See you in the movies.
Oh, I'm definitely watching it tonight. Oh, you bitch. I can't do it. That is so funny. Lotta, you look good here. I honestly thought this was better when it comes to design. Like we've seen the other looks. No shade to that, the C couture, whatever that was. Woo chop. This is pretty to me. I thought it was serviceable. Blake. I think Blake's works there. Yeah, it's good. It's a high
It
two.
gets the job done.
Yeah. Because to me, it's not fitted well in portions of the dress itself, but the look to me, I read Betsey. I can see the idea behind it. Okay, Ryla, I can see Whitney Houston because she was dancing just like Whitney Houston on there too.
Very I Want to Dance with Somebody, or the cover of her second Whitney album.
Off. She's like, I'm over here showing I'm fun and campy. I said, yeah, off beat, but go off, girl. Yeah. But I do love this hair so much. I'd wear this fucking wig down. Okay.
With the bow too. I
Oh,
think
the bow
the
is so
bow definitely adds a little character to it, and it looks good.
That's another reason why I like Betsey Johnson style, because it's very playful, but still current, adult, very referential in the style. Oh, Ariadne. Oh, Ariadne. Oh, Ariadne. My Libra
So if it
sister.
is a design challenge, baby, she's going to get it. But it's not a
Two.
design challenge.
You're up for options, okay? But you chewed here, bitch. You're the only one so far this season who has made Black, that and Lexi last week, look so good on this ginormous stage. And it's so original how you did this too. The way this looked, you're like bodycon dress, okay, but it's the bow on top that she created. It's not a regular bow like everybody else's. Let me see if I got a picture of that.
You have to break up
Bam.
the black with like other elements or other like accent colors so that you don't get too washed up. And I think that's what kind of happened with Lana and Jewel last week, I believe. And they had great gowns, but a lot of the detail did get lost. And even though Ariette wore black, she had the red trimming and the red ruffles to kind of accentuate the other
Take your
colors
eyes somewhere else and start
against
to
the
look
runway.
around.
Yes,
Yep.
yes.
Yep. I be telling people all the time, take me there. I want the story. Like, don't forget the story now, because we can translate on screen. I don't need subtitles. When you got to tell me what it is, that's when I get a little okay. Drewski, Lana showing how she was originally Plasma's daughter.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I will never forget what Jacob said on Abbott Elementary. So yes, I remember that. Shout out to Abbott Elementary. I need to catch up on this week's episode. Excuse me. But yeah, I love the appliques. I love the way that she designed this. I love that it's giving like both a funeral and a wedding, or very, dark bride. I live in the bow tie too. The full on gender fuck norms. I'm kind of here for the play, and even the wig and then the way it's presented. It was very well done. Very well done.
Worth to be in the top. They didn't really feature her much in this episode at all, actually.
We could have done something different here. No shade. A little bit, but it's also her thing. So, Sam, I enjoyed it. But I was like Madonna, the moment, I was like, Madge, her. Like that's what this is. This is Material Girl. Done.
Very much so. That's not a bad look though.
Not at all.
You know the references, you know the nods.
Love this wig.
And it doesn't look bad. It's not like bottom worthy.
Yeah, the mug is great. I love the top that the pearl is doing something different over here. We've done a little color. We're swapping different fabrics and different patterns. There we go. I live. I'll give Sam that. It's good. It's nice. It's predictable. That's the reason why it's not high up for me. Because I'm like, but it's nice and I like it. Didn't know she was a top. I'm assuming that was just the button for the ride me bit. Because I was like, ain't no way. But then again, Maddie, blouses. She had me here. Her name ain't even hit the goddamn screen yet, y'all. On the turnaround, she had me here. Her presentation was everything I needed and then some.
I would have gave her the win. I would have.
The high on the thigh, bitch. Oh my God. Oh, why was someone talking about that? Thigh high.
Lexi Love, congratulations. You're the winner of this week's challenge.
Bitch, I'm so mad I'm picking that up because I took the shot and I was like, hi, that's so cute. And then as I'm thigh.
Hermione.
I'm sorry, girl. As much I wanted Jules to get a win. I told you I wanted everybody at the top to get something because it's like there's no way that we let this roll out of here without some kind of like, here's a piece. Because ain't no way, bitch. I was like, this is
but I'm like, you know what? It's fine.
It's fine. You got the pens to sign the prenup in the bouquet, Jamar. Please. It needed to be more than one winner.
Challenge, bitch.
She sold it down. Oh, and the wig is so Betsey. It's very playful. It's very where it needs to be. I love the hair clips on the side. Come on. The pearl earrings. Come on. Yes.
They could have both won.
This shot right here. Just her arms a little bit out to let it just.
Love it.
That's what I want to see. Okay. A great way to end the show too. Thank y'all for making sure that was the wedding garment that did that. Like, thigh high. I'm still stuck on it. Oh, if I was on that panel, I would have gave her time, sweetie. She would have got time for me. Listen, I love that they did this like an actual runway show, and having the girls come out and walk and do their bit, and then of course Betsey Johnson does her iconic lay down split that she does, a very slow and very calm gathering of the hitting the floor when it needs to. She's 82 years old. Get into it. Now, we have safes. See, Jamar had to change his headphones in the middle of this. They died.
Yep, they sure did.
And that one tendril of hair that wants to be a part of the problem.
Just always that one.
I wish I had
photo.
my. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, Jay, we talked about it at the beginning of the episode for Angie Stone. May she rest in peace, along with Michelle Trachtenberg and Gene Hackman and his wife. It's been a really wild past couple of days. But for Angie, that news today was heavy. It was like, oh my God. So all my love to her family and friends and those affected by it. Because Jesus, love me some Angie Stone. I wish I didn't miss you anymore. Still my favorite from her. Still bump that one. I be in the shower. Ooh, ooh, hey. Oh yes, I got to do the full bit. Don't let me get on the show and start dubbing. And then you coming back again. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna take you there, children. This ain't gonna be no dead eyes. It's not gonna be that. He's an actor. But Michelle, this was severe with the glasses again. Severe. Asian
And the
honeydew.
little curl right here, the little curl pattern.
Calling Agent Monkey.
Yeah,
Help.
yeah, that's it.
Miss Delicious, you still had that Asian honeydew outfit. I think it was season 4, and I was gagged. Like, I was like, what? This bitch is a goddamn cartoon character. But no, these glasses are great. Is those peppers for earrings? Oh, they're
If
not
they
peppers.
don't, they look like it.
Yeah, it looks like little like red, like I don't I'm gonna have to zoom in for tomorrow's episode for that. I'm here for this. Congrats to Jules though. I have been wanting her to get a win. They are assholes for getting this shot of her clapping. They are
knowing that she is plucked.
Ooh, like once again, right there. No. Like I was happy for Jules. I thought Jules did a very good job with the outfit too, and she really hit the collection. To me, though, my Libra senses are tingling. Everybody who I felt was in the top 3 deserved a piece of that crown from Katie Heron. Every one of them, in my opinion, because I was impressed. I love it when the design. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna say an argument can be made for all 3. I would have been going more for Lexi, but what Jules did, she did kind of take, that kind of fabric and really, push forward with her idea. I mean, Arietti is Arietti on the runway. So
very
the case can be made for any of them. But I am glad to see Jules getting on the scoreboard. I think she's definitely.
It was overdue a little bit. No shade. It was a little like she should have been at least had 1 on the board by now. So I was like, okay, because there's still a bunch of people who ain't gonna. So it's very that.
Yes.
Good job, Jules. Lexi, it's coming, girl. Stay in the game because I'm rooting for your sister. I am. I like these elections. But shout out to Jules. She deserves it. It was beautiful. Honestly, like Jules, this is beautiful.
She did that.
The fur that's connected with oh, come on. Like, I'm like, yeah, that was fire, if you will. It was very well done. Rue, you look really good here. Sometimes when you're behind the stage, like you just finished walking and those lights are flashing, it don't do you no justice. When you sit down and this lighting and these
oh yeah, especially that in the back, the contrast of the blonde and the
yeah, like I gotta show my point. It's something about it. This, this especially, but this, But when you get mother sitting down
in front of her camera,
and that nice, wow, you can see the colors of the wind. Okay, fuck, Sevilla, darling. Corey and Lydia are in the bottom.
Who didn't see this coming? Raise your hand.
Hoping that Anya was going to be the one instead of them. Like Lydia felt like Anya should have been down there instead of her.
You could even make the case of Anya being low, but not when these two look the way that they look.
You have no win. She has no win. Anya got dose.
And she just didn't look as bad.
And still didn't look as bad.
And it was like, oh, Anya should be in my position. I said, baby, not looking like that.
Not with these tattered clothes.
I love
No.
how Corey was like a shoo-in. The only one that was up for contingent was Lydia. Nobody even tried to fight to say Corey shouldn't have been there.
Listen, you see a moose in the woods, Jamar. You know what a moose is there for. And this moose up here is all Bullwinkle. Okay. This is low-key Rocky and Bullwinkle about to lip sync against each other. I need y'all to understand that. High key. Like, here's me. Is the song going to be good? That was the one. 2, what kind of song is it? Because I've seen Lydia to some Earth, Wind, and Fire now. I don't know what Corey looks like to Earth, Wind, and Fire. So like, what is this gonna be? You know, she did. What was the Olivia Rodrigo? What was the other one? I forget the song. No, was that the song
For
Adam Lamberta.
Adam
Lamborghini.
Lambert,
Yeah, it was Adam Lamborghini, and then she had to do another lip sync prior to this. Can't think of what it was. Oh yes, Nicole, Make America Great Again, Scherzinger. Yes. Yes.
Is she?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
She can't be.
I'm
What?
afraid so. I'm afraid so. Yeah. It's okay. That's what's in.
Oh gosh.
That's look, Sasha Kosai. Yep. There's a whole post about it on Instagram. She had the hat on and everything, girl. I was like, oh, that was me.
I am disappointed.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't surprised.
I was a little bit, but whatever.
I wasn't surprised. Not Nicole.
Here we are.
I could see it. Okay. Not everyone let's shame her. No, we're not going to shame her. That's what she wants to do. You know, that's her business. I'm telling y'all right now at this point with the way things are going, you already shown me who you are. That's enough. At this point, I ain't keep on telling me who you are. That's all it is for me right now at this point. It's like, okay. I like the song though. The song was about now.
It was cute. You knew they were going to put them in the bottom for that song.
It was perfect too. Like the kiss me, I was like, oh, this is
I was like, yeah, and they're gonna do it. They have to do it. You have to at the end of the song.
Okay, so Jamar, because you've been underwhelmed by the lip syncs this season, was this one that actually whelmed you up, or did it drop you off?
No, but I think that I wish that Lydia would bring the energy that she brings to her lip sync to like the challenges, because that's where most of like her personality sort of shines through, in my opinion. And she's a much better performer than I would have given her credit for. So I guess that's something.
Don't be mad. Every time I see Lydia dance, I think, let's do the time warp dance. Like that, I swear to God, I'm at a Rocky Horror Picture fucking movie, like sing-along show when I see her perform. And so I'm not really in it anymore because I was here for Earth Wind, but when this happened, I saw the ship that I'm like, what's going on? Now
shout out to Lil.
Shout out to Lil. I still enjoy Lydia's performance because she be in it. Like I can feel her like in it. Like she's trying and it's not like overly hard. Like it's there. But I swear to God, someone's about to throw popcorn at a screen. We're all about to say the same words at the same time. There's gonna be one drag queen in the front whose nuts are hanging out saying, "What? I'm Tim Curry." You're not. Now, Corey, I felt did well too. And it almost felt like they were doing this like in sync in a kind of way. It was really weird at points where I was like, okay, they're kind of in sync at times and they're out of sync and they're in sync and this and that and the other. But I felt she was a little more like, if I'm thinking about the stage and we're thinking about visuals here, Lydia is a female artist on the stage performing their hit single, and Corey is basically Santana playing the guitar. Or some other man in the back that is backing up this girl. It's very AOB. You know what I mean? Let's go get him.
At least she tried.
Yeah, a little bit.
I don't think she just gave it away. She's like, well, if we're gonna do it, let's give a show.
I enjoyed it, to be honest with you, because I was like, oh, but then when they started, Nasha, that's I think we all wanted to see that. And it kind of like was perfect for the song. So it to me ate a little bit. I was like, okay, but y'all was kissing. Y'all was fucking.
Like that was
That was a long time, bitch. I was like, okay, they did overhead shots, side views. They focused on the back a little bit. Let's see what the girls back there look like. I just know there is babies dead somewhere in Lydia's body. But like, yeah, I just thought that was something. I mean, compared to what those people are saying is the time of consumption, conception, Jamar, they would be, yeah, okay, so there you go. Just saying, according to the new rules of a website that's no longer available, that's what they're saying. Of a website that's not available anymore. It was taken down. That's what they're saying.
Never mind. Didn't the state try to pass like a law to where no man could do that without the purpose of having children? And I'm like, what are y'all doing?
Saying.
Like, is this, how are you going to mandate that? You're going to be looking at people's stuff?
Thousands of babies, apparently.
I don't know what this country is right now.
Talk about going down the river Styx. Anywho, blasphemous joke. Anywho, we're moving on. Okay. It was fun. It was
cute. But you do.
And
the thing, good.
No, go ahead.
The thing was this part, because I feel like this season in particular has gotten to the point where each episode, it's not like we're necessarily wondering who's gonna go next. Like Lydia's story's done, Lana's place only at safe.
It's win.
Ariette is only doing well in design challenges. So we know that the finale is going to consist of, more than likely, because we don't know, Lexi, Anya, more than likely Jules, and Sam Star.
And it also feels like Susie's in that mixture too, with this episode in particular, and that outfit not being discussed. I do feel that I know the 5 in my brain without looking for spoilers or somebody coming on here to be addicted.
Right.
I feel the 5 already. And I hate that. Even though there are people who are on the show who are very talented, like Ariette, it's just your base stats and your IVs are not all in sync. They're not all perfect. Like, you have great special attack. Love that for you. Speed is wonderful. Your defense is shit, girl.
Like Ariette is a ghost type.
Oh, you say ghost type? Bitch, I had to put her in steel.
I say I say ghost because ghost can be really strong, but it can also be like a glass cannon. Like, you're weak against your own type.
Unless you have like another subtype that kind of helps you in that balance a little bit, where you can pick up things. I would put her more in anything that is 4 times effective against, like, ice type. Ooh, don't be mad, girl. Yeah, I'm gonna give you ice type. I'm gonna have to.
I love a good ice type though, but
don't they? They
have too many weaknesses. They have too many weaknesses.
I literally did a gym 9 levels under. I had a normal togetic doing the work. Extrasensory also in Heart Gold is OP as fuck. 80, really? And you get it from the jump on a Togepi? Now come on, Game Freak. I was playing this game. I'll throw that thing in there. No speed, bitch. Extrasensory. Critical hit. Flinch. It makes you flinch too. Get out. Boo. I was like, okay, I love it. But I'm like, I have to put Togetic away just so I can play the game. Speaking of which, my Vaporeon is tanky. I have been working on my baby's IVs. Sorry, my nerd's coming out. Anywho, God bless these two. I like that they're still together, and I like Corey, listen, sister, I tried to defend you the first half of the season. I did the best I could. Every episode, it got worse and tougher and tougher for me. My mental health is more important than your time on this show, and I love you down, baby. I am a fan, at the end of the day, of Corey King.
But I think she's making good use of her time, too. She's
And I love how she's already talking about All Stars. I'm like, so when you come back, you can't do this again. You do know that, right? Like if
Take it more
you come
seriously.
back, you cannot do what you just did again. Okay? Because you're funny, bitch. Like it is there when you're not trying. When you're not trying, Corey. Because you were trying that one time and it was like, nah, friend. Nah, friend. So like, yeah, I want to see Corey again, but I just need to see her in a different light.
I hope they do a reunion. Are they gonna do like the reunion SmackDown thing again? We don't do reunions no more.
I don't know anymore. I hope they do because that was great for last season. That was fun. It was a reunion and a lip sync off at the same time. I was like, yeah, we can do that. Please do that again. That was great.
I feel like they're just doing. I wasn't that they're doing the reunions for like Bring Back My Girls at DragCon, but it kind of doesn't look like DragCon is gonna be a thing
I don't
anymore.
know if it's happening this year, friend.
So do we not get to talk amongst the girls about things?
Because they would have been announced it by now. I'm like, this is crazy. Maybe they're gonna hold off. I mean, because the political climate is a little tough right now. So, like, I get it, but
And then California had the fire, so they're probably trying to be sensitive
yeah,
in that regard and just do
that does make sense too. California fires they're still dealing with that devastation too. And I know that New York used to be the place to be, but I'll be real, y'all. People did not come to that DragCon because it was hella expensive to go to New York. Hella expensive. And I was very tired. Well, fuck. It was that. But they've been talking about DragCon not coming back for some time, even 2 years ago. Even when we did our DragCon as a panel, there were conversations that were swirling around it. They've also talked about it being moved to Vegas.
It might be cheaper to do that. And then they used to do Friday through Sunday. Now it was just Saturday and Sunday.
Saturday and Sunday, yeah. I think they should move it to Vegas. Would probably be the way better to do. Or whatever if they decide to do it. But yeah, that would be the smartest thing to do. Yeah, because Vegas is cheap when it comes to hotels. You also have the Drag Race live show that's there, so you could cross promote people to go to that, and even cross play your tickets. Why am I never in the room with people? I feel like I'm wondering why things are getting shut down. I'm like, well, girl, I got the ideas, girl. Hire me. I feel like I got all
for the girls. Because if you're doing Drag Race Live, you probably wouldn't do DragCon.
Right, but that'd be the whole bit of the ticket buying is that you would be doing the Drag Race Live thing. A part of the meet and greet process would be from that show that itself. You could upcharge the tickets on that because they're technically getting something completely different than what everybody else is getting. On top of the Flamingo getting promotions for its hello, but I'm just saying I try to connect the dots and make things more than just we're making money in one well, okay. But again, here I am poor. Just sold my car. What the fuck am I talking about? Lauren, thank you so much for the tip people on Cash App. So happy to see you and Jamar reviewing the show. Ow, it's fun. We had as long as our old reviews were video today. Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh. Were they this long?
No, I edited them down, but this is as much footage as we would be doing. Legit, I'd take about 2.5 hours worth of footage and then sit there for about 5 hours of my life crying, kicking and screaming, falling asleep at the computer, waking up, trying to edit us down to the point where I was like, yeah, fuck all that. They can hear everything. So we will miss you, Corey.
I think you only did that for like season
12. Do I remember them? I'm in them still.
Well, like watching the episode.
Oh yeah. Oh, you mean the live reaction?
Yeah.
Instagram.
We used to film them.
Yeah, but Instagram started
season 12.
Instagram started to get weird, and they just were like hyper focused on us, and then all that kind of shit. And I was just like, we gotta let it go for it because they kept on trying to shut down my Instagram. And I was like, this is crazy. We used to have a lot of people in those lives too. That was fun. I miss those days. Anywho, all right, we're gonna close Corey King out here, and we're gonna wish them the best. I know if I see them in the club, I'm gonna be tipping them into what it do. Buy my sister a shot, glock-a-da-boop-a-da-boop, and all that good jazz. But they were entertaining as far as I was concerned. But outfits were a fool.
Oh yeah,
Except
every week.
except for that Raven look. I will give you, friend, that was the
That was
one.
the best one, and then it
That
just
was the
went.
uno. There was never a dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, or seis, siete, ocho, nueve, diez. I'm getting ready for my Puerto Vallarta trip. Thank you. But yeah, I count to 10. One of my predictions for next week, it's roast. Arietti is going to be in trouble.
And
Lana
so is
Del
Lana Geray. Not
Lana
Geray.
Geray. I got my whites mixed. Lana Geray. And then
Anya will define.
maybe
Susie will
Lydia B.
define.
Collins. Maybe
Oh,
Lydia will
that's
be in
true.
trouble.
Arietta may be low because she's funny enough to where she can somewhat tell a joke sometimes. But
Mm.
see, they're putting this whole drama of Jules and Arietta against each other, so I feel like Arietta is going to be a main player
I saw that little play of
somehow.
like, you're not my
Hmm.
girl. Like, what? Like, what? It's like, okay. Because Susie over here low key gaslighting and starting fires up. High key, y'all. I don't know if y'all are clocking that. She does every now and then input something where it's like, why you say that? And then they be talking. I said, yep, that girl started the fire. Here we go. Or she'll ask a question. And then when people do that to her, she'll like rebound it back. Like, so what you're saying is that, right? It's like, no, no, no. Oh, okay, just making sure. I'm like, okay, cat going real quick. Hoping Anya will get her third win next week. I don't know.
It's possible.
It could be. Who do I want to see from this season on the Traders? Corey would be fine. Would be entertaining for sure.
Joella.
They don't never need to get in drag on the show, but they can definitely be on the show. Yeah, Corey not in drag on the show would be great. Joella would be funny, but I don't think she'd last long. She'd be kept like a Tom Sandoval, but the gay rounder version. Yep. And then Anya would be a key. Lexi would be
Anya would
fun
kind of be
too.
like a Phaedra.
Anya and Lexi would be fun too. Lexi going through it, trying to not be a traitor at the table.
Lexi would be like Carolyn. I feel like Lexi would
Yes.
be like Carolyn.
Oh, it'd be good. It would be good. I would be here for that because her personality is up there.
I love it.
Okay, because yeah, we do need to wrap this up. What do you think of them bring? Because I think I'm hosting game night tonight, and I don't ever get to host. So I need to clean up around here a little bit. What do you think of them bringing back Remote Island on Pokemon Unite? I just played recently. It looks so much cleaner and more polished. The graphics are way better on that island. The farming is not easy, but for me, it's good. It's good to go. I kind of enjoy it a little bit. And Dragapult's still my main. I am gonna pick up Suicune, but like I was told they're a attacker more so than like not attacker, excuse me, melee character versus like a long range attacker, and that's more my tees like snipers. So that's where I'm at with that. But yeah, it's cool. I'm not used to it anymore. Farming is definitely hard, but as a Dragapult, I don't have issues with Rapid Scarf. So yeah. Jamar, have you ever played any of the Sims handhelds?
No, anytime I've tried to play The Sims outside of the PC game, I am vastly disappointed. Console it's just not the same. I need access to all of my mods, and that's
Mm,
usually the driving force as to why I just can't get it on any other platform than PC. I
okay.
can't.
Me with the emulator right now for the Pokemon games, and the only reason it works is because it's on my iPad and it's so big. On my phone, that would have been like, nah, not with the dual screen. That wouldn't have worked.
Okay.
Let's see here. Are you excited for Alchemy and Alolan Raichu coming? I'll be honest.
I'm so
No.
checked out on
I
modern
was happy for
Pokemon.
Suicune versus the new one, the Pokemon ZA game. Are y'all excited for that? I am personally because I loved Arceus. That was everything. Still my favorite Pokemon game. So fucking cool. So many hours I put into that. I'm very excited for it. And for those who are complaining that there was like, oh, they're only on the up top of the land, there's supposed to be an underground too. So we'll see what happens. But I like the graphics. I like the way they have it set up. I like that it's open world for real, and it's also real time fighting versus turn based. It looks very interesting. Is it going to be Chikorita, Tepig, or Totodile? It'll probably be Totodile However, I saw EVs, which means that Vaporeon is immediately in the game for me. So it may end up being Chikorita. And I also want to see what their new evolution is going to be. Because if it's Grass Fairy, then we're up.
Oh God, they have another one?
Yeah, so the new thing about the
Oh,
Arceus
gosh.
games, Jamar, is that they're in different regions or regions that are like evolved. Like for Arceus, it was Hisuian. So like all of those starters got different evolutions, and they're actually canon in the games now. You can trade them in or use them to fight in other games, right? So for this one, Chikorita, Totodile, and Tepig will be getting different second form evolutions. So what will their typing be? We do not know yet, but we're
That'll get
hoping
real
it's not
wild,
another
some of
fire
the types.
ghost. We're hoping it's not another fire ghost, because that was what Typhlosion was in the last game. And I love fire ghost, but I'm like, I don't need that again. Because Skelleridge was also fire ghost. So something else. Something else. I want
That makes
Grass
sense.
Fairy because that's a great combo. Love that for Meganium, and it would make sense for that giant flower dinosaur bitch. And then Feraligatr, I think, should be Dark Water. Personally.
Dark is such a weird type. Like, I've never understood it.
It's useful sometimes, but not all
What's
the
their
time.
strongest move? Pursuit?
Not bite. Not Pursuit. Thief is pretty
Is it?
nasty. Pursuit's pretty good though. I mean, Pursuit's very, especially if someone's trying to trade out and you catch them before they're trying to leave. That's pretty nasty. I
Sucker Punch.
like Crunch for me is the one because that's 80 base attack, but then when you
Crunch,
bite them, they
yeah.
flinch too. Bitch.
Is it
I
what's
do love
Sucker
that.
Punch? Is Sucker Punch like a love tap? I can't remember.
Sucker Punch is the one. Is that the one where you get like it goes first if they're going to attack you, but if they don't attack
Something
you,
like
it doesn't do
that.
anything like that? Yeah.
Something like that.
I do enjoy that one, especially for stabby Pokemon characters that are all attack and none about doing anything. Which, honey, I'm a yawn setup real quick. Wish with my Togetic, extra sensory, boom, caught the wish, full HP again, one more psychic, she's out. You're asleep.
I'm
dead.
a toxic spikes girly.
Ooh, I love that strat. That's one of my favorites too, especially with Marwile. Is that their name, Mawile? Forget my little shiny pink octopus anomaly character. I do that in right now. Poison powder. Tox and what's the other one where it's like double Venoshock is wonderful. Wonderful because it's doubled when it's poisoned. Ooh, and then there's a ghost move, Hex. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. This is my team comp. Forgive me, y'all. I'm giving my shit away. So I do stats along with like other moves that are double based off of any sort of status effects that are happening. Like Hex is one of my main go-tos in this game. So if you are poisoned, paralyzed, anything, don't let me throw them out. Don't let my Hex, boom, immediate death. Boom, she's out there. Boom, I love it. And I love status effects because once you do Thunder Wave on anybody that's fast.
Oh, the paralyzed.
Get to go first. Yes. Oh, bitch.
I didn't realize how paralyzed worked for years. So
what? One of the greatest things ever. Paralyze them if you are slow and then take over. You have changed your game up. They are no longer calling the shots. Love it. No, I loved Arceus Legends. It's actually my favorite Pokemon game. So I'm kind of excited for Legends ZA and to finally see AZ and the Floette, that whole storyline come together in this new way. So it's really cool. I'm like, oh my God, it's amazing. So yeah.
And in Hail and Sandstorm, like just pestering the girls with
oh, the what's it called? The rock, stealth rock, still one of the greatest moves.
What does that do again?
You throw the stealth rock out, and if anybody transitions, if anybody comes into the switches out, they have to hit those spikes, just like toxic spikes with
yeah.
That one was damaged. Let them be flying and fire. Baby Charizard used to hate stealth rock. Don't ever trade it. Oh, girl, it's like all his life goes down, sweetie. Because it's like double damage on him when that happens. And it does affect those who are weak to rock moves. So it's Wonderful. Sorry. Okay. Sorry. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. We got into a little Pokemon conversation. I appreciate all of you for tuning in today. Whether we agreed or not, we're here to have fun. We're here to have a good time. We're here to make new friends. We are here to be stress-free and to take our minds off of all the things that suck in life right now. And that is what I want to provide for y'all with my friends and myself on this platform. So, Jamar, social medias.
So you can find me on social media at Jamar84. That's spelled JAMAR84, with the exception of TikTok, which is Jamar840. Make sure you hit the link to get where all the projects of which I'm a part of and support my business.
Black business.
I'll show my love to the panel tomorrow sometime if I can.
All right.
Slide in the comments.
This is your weekend check-in already. So you just punched your time clock stamping real early. That's what you did. So I appreciate it, Fred. You already know all my stuff is in the About section, Linktree links for all of the links. We've got, of course, Patreon for as low as $1, bookable on Cameo, merch available at dragqueenmerch.com, affiliate partner of Paramount Plus, a P.O. box if you want to send me some love or anything special, especially if you're from a different country. We've gotten so many things from all over the world so far, which is so amazing to know the Rant Pack is across this globe. And I thank you for choosing me to tune into. But that P.O. box is still available. Also, I think that's it. If you wanted to drop a tippy poo in the jars after this review, show some love, please and thank you. It's PayPal.me/Rants, catch up $Matt924, and Venmo Matty-Rants, and Jamar's is $Nova with H because he's gay. 84. That's what that means after Ace. It's always gay. Okay, sorry. All that stuff. So God bless you all. Please take care of yourselves because I want to see you again. And choose you first. Also, shout out to every super chat that came in here today, everybody that showed love to me and Jamar in the tippy poos, but also you in the live comment section, keeping the conversations going, whether on topic or not. I appreciate it. But again, homework, comment section. Thoughts on this week's episode? Favorite outfit? What category would you have chosen? Do you agree with the winner? Are you happy with who went home? And your big three. Yes. More Zodiac stuff because I love astrology. Give me your big three. I need your Zodiac sign, your sun, your rising, and your moon. I thank you. Libra, Gemini moon, Virgo rising.
Scorpio, Gemini moon, Leo rising.
And now you know why me and Jamar are best of friends. Do you understand? Our Gemini moons. We're aligned, Jamar. That you get me, sister. I can't. I can't. Thank you so much for the tippy boo on I almost said Vegas. Because you're in Vegas. But
sure.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Love the OG Maddie duo. We love you too, Aaron. I hope you're doing well. Give your man a shout out to me. What? Shout out from me. My words are going. They're gone, everybody. We gotta go. We book it. Appreciate y'all. We had 300 plus in the room at one point in time. Y'all are the greatest. I'll see you tomorrow for the panel. You'll see Jamar next week. And catch the Chasing Reality series here on YouTube as well. Do it like you do it to me.
I'll let them know when we have an official date for the new season.
What city is it going to be?
Dallas.
Dallas is my favorite funeral director coming back to show the girls what the tea is with his suits and those shoulder pads.
He doesn't live in Dallas anymore. He lives in Atlanta now, actually.
Oh. Bye, everybody.
Listen.